Campaign Casters is a fantasy-filled, heavy player-populated podcast for adults. Content warnings can be found in the episode description. Hail, travelers, adventurers, and heroes well met. Welcome to Campaign Casters, a high fantasy TTRPG podcast designed to introduce you to your fictional home away from home. My name is Haven. I'm casting here. Joseph-Lyon and I will be your caster master for today.
We are a heavy player populated party of not adventurers, but investigators trying to make a name for ourselves in a big city, where this is a campaign run by two DMs introducing a new 5th edition class known as the Runecaster.
If you enjoyed this episode, we'd love to hear your thoughts. Leaving a review really helps us get the word out and connect with more listeners who might enjoy the journey too. Your support means the world to us. Thank you so much for being a part of our adventure.
Also, let us know if you enjoyed the Aviary Affairs one-shot and would like us to try a different tabletop system, or keep that little group going with the different one-page wonders made by Grant Howitt. Now that we are back with the main campaign, stay tuned with these last 2 episodes before our fated DM switch occurs.
Casters, please present your titles.
I am Nicholas Bailey, and I'm playing Elksdor Vernades. And Happy New Year, everyone, because by the time this episode comes out, it'll be 2025.
Wow, that's wild.
Think about.
It's still 2024.
We made it though. We're like all
Hopefully, we'll make it.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not
We got
Just a couple more days.
Just keep swimming.
Keep
Just
going.
keep swimming.
We'll see if you make it.
We'll see.
Oh.
Maybe. You never know what
Oh, shit.
I'm Heath Chase.
Merry Christmas! Sorry. This is unhinged.
All of this is staying.
Sophia just brandished a knife, and I was terrified. I was shaking in my boots. You could check them and tell them the truth.
The callback.
Hey.
Anyways, I'm Heath Chase, and I'm playing Sigva Lang.
I am Jake Taylor, and I'm playing Brian Smith.
We're going to cut out all of that.
I'm Jake Taylor.
It's a bit
I
much.
am Jake Taylor.
I am Adam Fox, and I'm playing Leo. I don't know why that was musical.
I am Sophia Condit, and I'm playing Lycan.
I am Ari Bardak Mitchell, and I'm playing Gale of the House of the Solstice.
And I am Haven.
Everybody point and laugh.
Damn it, I didn't have my script on me. And I'm Haven. I'm casting here.
Yeah.
Joseph-Lyon, and I'm playing Mrs. Stone. Without further ado, we present Campaign Casters. Last time we joined our investigators on their quest for more information on the Killmouli clan. Before delving deeper, little guy Private Eye decided to watch their boisterous light Genasi friend, the Great Ignaz, perform his 3-hour one-man show on the Revel Finn stage. It was here where our investigators asked Ignaz if he knew anything or anyone who might shed light on the inner workings of the clan. Ignaz then gave them a tour and introduced them all to the drug-addicted actor Aldrich Fenn, who first greeted them with sass and disdain. However, the changeling quickly softened upon realizing they were true detectives working on behalf of the city. Out of fear, Aldrich revealed not a person, but a place. Fortune's Trunk, located in the black market beneath Conamanther. After bidding farewell, the group returned to their home base where they encountered Nissa, Annika, and a blue-suited man known as Polymer Crane. As a boatman, Polymer blindfolded them and led them into the dank caves of the depths below. Once the blindfolds were removed and they parted ways with the boatman, they navigated through the red light district, evading changeling prostitutes and choosing a less traveled path until they finally reached Fortune's Trunk. Fortune's Trunk revealed itself as an open cavern with 2 hallway-bound buildings made of gray stone and forest green shingles. To maintain a stealthy approach, the investigators split into 2 groups. Nissa, Brine, and Sig headed toward the left-guarded warehouse, while the others laid low on the cavern's overhanging ridge. Spotting windows along the left wall and guards inside, the trio attempted to open the windows, but Brine fell amidst their mischievous plan. With quick reflexes, Nissa summoned an orb of darkness, scooped up the collared rogue, and pressed against the distant cave wall to avoid the circling guards. Eventually, the trio made their way to the rooftops, looking down through a skylight above that revealed a series of giant wooden and stone cargo crates. Driven by curiosity, they bounded to the right building where they discovered an unseen balcony. Crawling down carefully, they opened the glass doors and stumbled into a luxurious penthouse. Without caution, Sig stepped forward and was swallowed by the carpet beneath him, while the others watched as a figure rose from a chair by the fireplace and calmly muttered, "You really think you could sneak up on me in my own house?" And that is where we join our investigators. Currently, Nissa, Brine, and Sig are inside the top room of the right building, as the rest of you lie low above the overarching cavern edge. Brine and Sig, please roll initiative as Sig is enveloped by the smothering rug. I will also have Nissa roll for this. Additionally, I'm gonna re-describe the room before we even get into initiative. So, just so everyone remembers, behind you are the glass doors that exit to the balcony. To Brine's immediate left, there's a finely crafted wooden bed frame draped with lavish green satin cloth. 50 feet in front of you, there's an exquisitely carved fireplace crackling as its activator stands to its right at a solid 7 feet tall beside a green velvet chair. The figure stands tall with yellowed skin and orange slitted eyes glowing in the fire's shadows. Clad in a lavish red velvet suit accompanied by a green satin handkerchief, the trunked figure glares toward the three of you. I'll just re-record that. Okay. So that's what you currently see. Does it make sense for everyone? Go ahead and roll me some initiatives for everyone, please. Can I actually everyone else roll initiative just in case you all enter the fray?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because there's some different things going on. Okay. So, as it stands right now, you are in this room. You see 50 feet in front of you this grand figure with this trunk draping out from the velvet blazer. You see as this man, after he just talked to you, on initiative count 20, doesn't seem it's his turn. You do see as he begins to mutter under his breath, and you hear he says, 3 danza. And as he says this word, you see the bed next to you, Brine. And you see as its bed frame starts to quake and breathe as eyes start to form on it, and a maw of teeth and a swishing tongue goes back and forth as you see this thing come to life. That's the end of that beginning moment.
Are we in the Beauty and the Beast house? What is happening?
Oh my god!
Brian, you're up. You see as Sig is in the middle of the room, covered by this rug of smothering. You see as this bed frame just wakes itself up. And I will also say that you see there is a statue off to the right-hand corner, probably about 10, I would say more 15 feet away from you specifically. You also see, as he said 3 danza, you see as this statue looks very similar to the trunked figure, it starts to also... Can you also give me a perception check as you're starting your turn, Brian, because you're one of the only people who can see things in this room.
That's gonna be an 8.
Okay, I would say this is all you're just seeing. You're just horrified by the fact that these things are animating around you when beforehand they were just completely inanimate. It is your turn. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna run out to the balcony and go,
For once!
Thank.
Okay, so as you say caca, you see, you hear a bunch of killmouli guards down below yelling off to each other after they hear this loud sound. Everyone else from the outskirts, you hear as it echoes out caca, off into the distance. As it ricochets off the cavern walls and you are all sitting here, you see as Brian is you can slightly see Brian on the balcony just off to the side, all the way on the right.
and then I run back in and I attack that fucking bed. That thing's scary.
Okay, sounds good. Go ahead and roll me an attack.
Ooh. Does an 18 hit?
Are you rolling with disadvantage, and that's what you got? That's
am. I
ridiculous.
got 16 and a 19.
16 and a 19.
Damn.
And I'm
Oh
right
my
next to him.
god.
Go, Brian.
Yeah, that hits.
Yes! Okay.
Slash this boy.
Wait, for attacks?
Well, I also forgot this. It is a. Yes, it's exhaustion, but it is the way it affects is it does have exhaustion, but because it's the effects of the drug, you have disadvantage across all checks.
Yes. Do I get my sneak attack on this guy?
Yes, yeah.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
Because there's an ally within 5 feet of you.
Brilliant.
Wait, I thought it was a swashbuckler. I thought it was the other way.
Oh yeah, If he goes a certain part of the bed, then you're fine.
Yeah. It's Yeah, wait. Let me just double check just to make sure. Swashbuckler. Fucking. Where is it? Swashbuckler.
The world may never know.
Guys, I'm searching. Stop.
You're fine.
Searching. Where? I used it before. Searching.
Yeah, we searching for some things that were in here. In this factory, yeah, we're in here. I'm gonna keep rhyming the same words. Yeah, I said the same words. Looks like we're walking through. We're gonna go and fight this guy. He's a dude and he's gonna guy in a rug. He is gonna hit you with his mug.
Adam, you seriously need to drop an album.
I don't need
to
advantage
record this song.
to sneak attack. I do not need advantage on the attack roll if I am within. If I am within 5 feet of the creature and no other creatures are within 5 feet of me.
Yeah, and I would say you're able to. It's okay because I played Swashbuckler before. I knew it was. I was saying yes, as long as you position yourself away from Sig, you're all good.
But it also does say, and you don't have disadvantage on the attack roll.
Then no, you do not get it because you have disadvantage.
Man.
Being honest, Jake.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I appreciate your honesty.
Disadvantage? I'm not gonna
Brian
read that
being
part.
honest?
That's gonna do 12 damage.
12 damage. Let me just make sure of one thing.
That's with the Covenant.
Is it slashing damage?
Yes.
Okay, then it's gotta roll. What does it have to roll?
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yep.
It has to roll. Let me check. Because I do forget.
Checking for some things, checking on the stats. He's gotta check the stats to make sure that the covenant works. If it doesn't work, then he will die. Death.
Must
Death, he'll
succeed.
die.
God,
It must
please
succeed
no.
a DC 14 Dex saving throw.
Okay, it did not.
Okay, then do you roll the D6 or do I?
You roll the d6.
I roll the D6.
Yep,
Okay.
I let you have all the fun with that.
Roll away.
That's gonna be decay. The target takes. Is it 22 or 4d10 necrotic damage?
It's 4d10 is what you roll.
Okay.
Not
4d10.
Oh, I got 22 d10.
Well, I think you meant like flat 22 damage.
It's a pretty
yeah.
it's a pretty low DC to pass. That's why it's like so high as a thing.
That's technically a 10.
Oh, it is 10. You're right. 10 plus 15 plus 18 plus 8. What's it?
Yeesh.
26.
26 is crazy.
Oh, that's great. And he's exhausted.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's exhausted.
How does it look? How does it look when
Yeah,
you
what's
do
it
that?
looking like?
I slash him with the chainsword, the Covenant, and as I do, he like decays a little bit. The sheets get some like holes in them, and like there's like a little bit of like an acid-ish effect where like kind of like what's the word?
Burns.
Yeah, like burns from the center and like spreads out.
Yeah. You see as you rip down into this, you see as it starts to decay and spread across as this creature like kind of juts back a little bit with its bed frame. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, let me see. Bonus actions. 2-weapon fighting.
You don't have another small
I
weapon.
only have one weapon.
And
yeah.
this is, I would say that this is like more likely a two-handed weapon if you're able to do all these things.
Yeah. Then yeah, that's all I'm gonna do then.
Alrighty. All right, that means it is the Horde Mimic's turn, meaning the bed. So it's going to make an attack at you. Let me see what it can do. Okay, I need Okay, this is the first thing that's going to do. Okay, it's going after you, Brian, because you just tore into it. Does a 16 hit you?
Yeah.
16 hits. Okay. So let me make sure. You're lucky I rolled low with that one.
This reminds me of the Mario 64 piano, where it's going like. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
19 points of damage. 10 that is piercing. 9 that is acid. As you see, as this thing bites into you, and you see as it releases your leg, you see this like acidic ichor that's just like residued on your actual leg. That is its first attack.
Uncanny dodge.
You can have that damage. So 19 down to
10 or 9. 10 or 9.
Let's say 9 because we've said previously we round down. The next attack is a 25 to hit, so I assume it hits you.
No, that one doesn't actually.
I'm rolling ridiculous, folks. You know I roll ridiculous with stuff like this. I don't know why.
Why do you-
11.
Put the dice in the dice
Okay,
jail.
so that's going to be 13 points of bludgeoning.
That's less.
And you see as one of the bedposts reaches out like a tendril and wraps around you, and you see as you're grappled onto this thing as it's holding you in place.
You trying to kill us?
Big bad over
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Fuck you guys.
Fuck you! What?
So you see as this thing wraps around and it's gonna try to take one more attack.
The DM wins when he kills us, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm supposed to TPK, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The mob boss is meant to have over
Okay,
1,000 HP, right? That's,
got another 18 to hit. That's going to be 9 points of damage this time. And it, so just so you know, until this grapple ends, you are considered restrained. Just so you're aware. Okay. That is the end of this thing's turn. Gale, it is now your turn. You're on this ridge. You heard Brian yell off in the distance. You see as all these killmouli guards in front. There's 2 doors in the front that you all can see. You see there were 2 killmouli guards on each door. They all start running inward into their doors, and you see as the watchmen who were making rounds start running in as well. Like it's gonna take them a second, but they're running in.
So they're not inside yet.
The guards.
The guards are going in. They're not fully inside yet,
Yeah.
but they're on their way.
All right, Gale, I have an idea.
Okay, we're planning. We're planning.
Yeah.
Like an earth pillar?
Yeah.
Shoot us off towards the door.
I mean, I can fly.
You also rolled a 1.
That is true.
I can't fly. I can sort of levitate myself up in the air for a determinate amount of time, but I can't
we go.
travel very far or very quickly if I do that.
Do we want to go towards the window?
Yeah. Wherever's close, just
Gail, now
launch me
you gotta
forward.
start deciding what you're doing because this is a split-second decision.
Yes. I'm sorry. Good plan.
This is literally what Gale
That
would do
could,
too.
yes,
It's like,
no. Gale is also panicking, so this is in character. Thank you. Yes. So Gale is panicking. So you're saying you could launch us into the air and get us over there?
Yes,
realistically.
I could. Yeah.
All right. Well, could I hold my turn then?
Yes, you can hold your action.
Oh, okay. Potential change of plans to not hold my action. So, yeah, how far away would you say we are from the killmouli guard?
From the actual building itself,
Yes, from
or the
the actual-
guards? Because they're a little
either?
closer to you.
Yes. How far away am I from the guards?
The guards, I would say, are about 80 feet.
Okay.
The building itself is about 90.
Fantastic. Have any of them seen us? Oh
No, because they're focused on the fact that they heard somebody yelling.
I
up
meant
at
the other guys. Actually,
There
but
you go.
actually, that does not matter. So, I am going to cast a major image, and I am going to, in front of where the guards are, I'm going to create an image of Sig in his crocodile demon form.
Heck yeah.
And it's no larger than a 20-foot cube, so it's going to be 20 feet tall.
Holy shit.
And my intention is that they get distracted and start trying to attack that as well.
Absolutely.
So that is what I am going to do. I cast that.
What's this magic look like whenever you do this?
So, as usual, Gale is going to pull out their journal and actually turn to a specific page in which you can see that they've already made a sketch of Sig in his demon form. So they, with their quill, trace around that image and sort of envelop this sort of almost glowing gold ink circles it. And with a flick, the image sort of expands and shoots towards the guards in a sort of immaterial, made of language almost kind of shape, and materializes into this 20-foot tall crocodilian demon creature.
Perfect. You see as this bipedal crocodile creature stands with its horns raised in the air, snarling and growling actively. And that's the end of your turn, and we'll see what happens next. Elxidor, you are now up.
All right, Riken, give me uppies.
Yeah, will do. Hold on, I'm working on it. She's carving.
You both are right next to each other in initiative, so I will say you can... well, actually, I didn't realize that all three of you were in initiative, so it's up to you if you want to do something with everyone, because that was my bad.
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay, so I have a question, though. Last game, I think I was on Leo's back, yeah?
Yes, that was true.
Okay, so what I'm going to say is that, so my beanstalk rune is first tier, and lets me manipulate one person. If I make it a second tier, I can manipulate 2 people.
Yeah.
Okay. So Lycan's gonna carve in her arm little beanstalk rune. All right, here's uppies.
Do you need me to move you a specific way?
No, just hold on to me. I'll hold on to you.
Okay, there you go.
We're not going on the beanstalk. These two
Gotcha.
are. So, the beanstalks will kind of erupt from the earth, pick up Gale and Elxie, and swing back like a catapult and launch them towards the window where we heard Brian yell caw.
Gale is screaming.
If you can, for me, I want you to roll an Arcana check to see just sheerly how far you can thrust them forward.
Because if not,
because it's a 60 foot.
Yeah.
It's a 60 foot beanstalk, or is it 30 feet? It's 30 feet.
I think it's 30.
30.
Yeah, so it's 30 feet.
Second tier, so...
Oh, it's second tier, so 60 feet.
60 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would actually, then you don't need to roll the Arcana. It will get them 60 feet forward through the air.
Great.
Cool. Because if not, I'm also good being plopped right in front of the guards and hacking my way through.
Okay,
Currently I'm
guard the window,
distracting
guard the
them.
window. Choose real quick. Which one?
I'll go guards.
Okay. Where do you want to go, Gale?
Window, please.
Okay. Opposite directions.
Yeah, okay, so what I'm going to need is from both, and I'll just say that this is a bonus action sort of ordeal. So for Elxidor and Gale, I'm going to need both of you to make acrobatics checks to make sure you don't take any bludgeoning damage from the fall.
Well, is
I'm so
levitate
scared.
a bonus action for you, or is that an action?
It's an action,
Yeah, it's
I
definitely
fear.
an action.
As this is happening, Leo's going to be like, break legs. That was a bad expression to use.
Breaking legs.
What'd you both get?
8.
12.
Okay. Well, luckily I rolled the dice. You both only take 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
You see, as Elxidor, you do land, but you twist your ankle as you land next to these guys, and you just see as they're both looking, 2 of these guards that are standing closest to you, look to the crocodile, look to you, and go, they don't know what to do. And Gael, I would say you are launched forward, and you aren't launched close enough to the actual window, so you kind of just hit into the wall and slowly slide down as you slowly slide down.
I'm gonna flavor that because theoretically being launched into the wall would do a lot more damage than that. That they sort of do a little wind puff to cushion
Yeah,
their
you see,
fall.
as you're able to catch it just in time.
Sorry.
Okay, Elxidor, your turn.
All right. As I'm launched through, I pull out my chain whip that has the meteor ball attached to it, and as I'm gunning for one of these guys, as I'm coming down, I'm gonna use Thunderous Smite alongside it. And I'm gonna try and bash one of these guys.
Perfect.
Here we go. Fuck. That's 7.
That misses. You see as you whiff, as this one dude pushes the other guy out of the way to save him. It looks like they've been work partners for a long time.
All right, I got a dirty 20 for another one.
Dirty 20 hits. You see as you go to slash into the dude that saved the other guy.
Bash. All right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 9 bludgeoning plus 1. I needed to make a strength save for me.
All right, strength save. Failed. Got 3.
Nice. 4 thunder damage, and they are shoved back 10 feet.
Yeah, you see as because I would say I would additionally say that you guys used your movement to get a little closer because it was 90 feet. So it shot you 60 feet forward. That was moving you a little more in terms of Gael being slammed towards the wall. I would say that would constitute as your movement. For Elxador, same thing. You were able to move up 20 feet, get closer to them. You you bash into this guard. You see as he's blown back and hits back into the wall as his back cracks against the wall behind him. Still standing, but looking hurt.
Yeah, bring it on. And I'm just flourishing my chain whip.
You see as he gets back up and he has a dagger in one hand. He goes, all right, you got this, dude. You got this. As he's like getting himself in the zone, trying to keep himself above.
That's me.
Cool. Next up, Lycan.
I already.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Do you
So I
want to
did
use
my
your bonus
beanstalk.
action or anything?
You already have armor roots on you, right?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
So I don't have many useful bonus actions.
He has disadvantage on his next attack.
Cool. He has disadvantage on his next attack. Just for the sake of this, I'm going to say all the kill, because I didn't have them in this order, all the killmouli will go at the end of initiative.
Okay.
Oh boy.
I know this is kind of like going back a bit, but I
Yes.
do have a reaction I've made as a rune where like I can soften a landing using some moss. So could I have softened Gale's landing with a bonus action? Seeing that I was off course.
If you want
I know
to
that's kind of
negate, if you want to negate the damage, that's fine.
That would be.
But you would just have to use a runic point.
Yeah.
I mean,
Nope.
I'm-
I will not
I
do
am
that,
okay.
actually.
I was like,
I
it
am-
was 5 points a damage.
I am quite all right. I had temp HP, so I only lost
All right.
2.
I'm just gonna. I'm on Leo's back, and I'll be like, "Get us to the window. We got to help Brian."
You got
That's my
gotcha.
turn. Yeah.
Perfect. All right, that is the end of your turn. I would say Brian, because you're the only person who could see anything in this room other than Nissa. So Nissa and Brian. Nissa is still like in the front, like next to the actual like glass doors, hasn't had their turn yet, ready to go. You see as they're grabbing for their bow, and you see as their bow unfurls from the small compact that it was into the black and gold, getting ready to shoot forward. But before Nissa is able to go, you see as this lurching figure, this 7-foot tall man with this trunk of yellow, starts to stand tall. And as he does, he says, Alexi, if you could come in here for me, please. And you see as he goes over and he grabs the doorknob to the left of him, he opens the door, and as he opens the door, you see Alexi, the rekindled man, purple and sewed skin, walks out and he goes, Yes, boss. As his actual turn, I need both Brian and Nissa are both going to have to roll wisdom saving throws. I created a fun mechanic for this.
It will not be fun.
Fun is relative.
Nissa fails.
12.
That's a failure.
Oh boy.
Okay, so on a failure, at the beginning of your turn, you must roll a luck check. If the roll is above 10, then you gain a bad luck counter. If the roll is below a 10, then you gain a bad luck counter, and something else happens, and we'll get there.
Oh my god.
Okay. All right. So that's the end of Kalhoon's turn. Nissa is up. Nissa goes to draw their bow. They also failed with that check, so they will have to roll a luck check. Got below that, so failed. Nissa has, let me write in the notes, 1 bad luck counter. And I'm not going to say what it does. I'll wait to see if Brian has this occur just so I can explain what's happening then. Okay, so Nissa gets 1 bad luck counter and something else occurs to Nissa. But as they go, it's their turn and they're going to try and cast one of their spells out to all of the random stuff going on at the same time. You see as Nissa starts to draw back and you see as 3 bolts of pure shadow with undulating white energy surrounding the black inside releases. They're going to try and cast Dark Bolt. They're going to cast 2 Dark Bolts on the Rug of Smothering to try and get that off of you, and 1 at Alexi because we've seen Alexi before. That's a fail towards the Rug of Smothering the first time, hit on the Rug of Smothering second time, and hits Alexi. That's going to be, for the Rug of Smothering, that's going to be 2 points of damage. For Alexi, it's going to be 7 points of damage. And I'm going to have Alexi and the Rug roll con saving throws. If they fail, they can't take reactions. Alexi succeeds, got a 19. And the Rug of Smothering is going to make a con save. Got an 11, so fails. So the Rug of Smothering cannot use reactions until the start of its next turn. That's the end of Nissa's turn. The Rug of Smothering is up while it's on your head, Sig. It is going to continue to try and smother you. Got a 19 to hit. You're still inside. Oh, wait, sorry. It doesn't need to roll because you're already inside of it. It's already grappled upon you, so it's already going to deal damage. It's going to deal... Oh my god, I rolled literally the highest I could have rolled. Switching my dice. Somebody take Nissa's die so I can't have
Dice
this anymore. That's 15 points of bludgeoning damage as this thing is wrapping around you.
Okay. My bludgeon, I'm resistant to bludgeoning,
Cool.
so...
Thank God. Okay. End of its turn. Sig, you are now up as this thing is clambering on top of you, trying to hold on. You feel as its ropes are twisting around its little tassels of gold, trying to keep you inside of it.
What do I gotta do to get it off?
Dexterity or strength save, your choice.
I'm gonna do dexterity because I have a higher save on
Okay.
that. Is that a bonus action? What is that? Or is it just at the top of my turn?
I would say that's a bonus action if you're doing that.
Okay.
Because it's dumb for it to take your entire turn.
That's a 9.
Darn. Yep. You feel as this thing is still keeping hold on to you.
Okay. I can't see. Can't do anything. It's just on my head.
Yep. And just so you know what the restrained does, it means your speed is 0, your attack rolls against you have advantage, and your attack rolls have disadvantage. You have disadvantage on dex saves.
Okay.
That's the power of Rug.
Now I'm good.
That was very good.
I love Huey Lewis in the News.
I can't believe it. I'm losing to a rug.
That is a genius pull.
I don't know what
man.
that is, but it's.
I'm just gonna...
Yeah.
Slam your face on the wall while it's on your head.
Yeah. I'm gonna... I do have my Crimson Rights activated. That's why my health was down 2 points. I couldn't remember. I was like, what did I take?
Yep.
Crimson Rights.
That would be it.
You know what? Wait, no. I'm gonna use my heroic inspiration to try
to get out of this. Okay, perfect. Heath has had inspiration forever.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You succeed. You throw this rug off. You see as it smacks against the desk in the far right-hand corner next to the glass doors.
My hybrid transformation is also a bonus action. Can I just do that as my action?
If that's what you want, to do, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna run up on Alexi.
Don't rules lawyer me, folks. It's cool.
Yeah, I'm throwing it off. Like, oh, this makes me kind of angry. You know what? Ruthu, come on! Let's do this! And it's
Gladly. You hear in your own head as he responds, and you start to contort and twist.
And as I change, and then I just run towards Alexi and land right next to him.
I would say you're absolutely able to get towards Alexi.
Yeah.
Because you were already like 10 feet in. I think you'll have to move like 10 more feet to get to Alexi, but...
And then, like, as I'm next to him, I'm like, hey, is this like are we fighting to, like, kill? Is this non-lethal? Let's be clear on how we're fighting here. I was talking to Riker.
You see as he just stares at you as he cracks his knuckles.
I think that means kill. Brian?
You see as Brian's being bitten by a bed frame.
You know what? I think it means kill. Okay. Thank you for the clarity.
And your turn?
Yep.
All right, Leo, you're up.
Jeez. Okay, I'm gonna use a dash action to fly 60 feet in the air towards the window.
Yeah.
How close are the guards that were near you
So
guys?
the guards would be 20 feet away from you, like diagonally down from you.
I'm gonna use my sorcery points to do Quickened Spell, which will make my action spell turn into a bonus action. And you see Leo, like flying, and he's like, "Oh shoot, I should probably help them." And you see, like, his head doesn't turn, but his eye turns to the side of his head, and his hand goes, and he shoots two rays of frost at the feet of the, there's two of them, isn't there?
Yeah, there's two.
I'll do the one who hasn't been hit yet.
Okay, perfect. Go for it.
Yeah. Let's hope that actually I'm not using that die again. That die was bad to me. Come on. Does a... Wow, that is over a 20. I'm guessing an over a 20.
Yeah, over a 20 hits.
Yeah. And that is 13 points of frost damage and their movement.
How would you like to do this to
Yes!
this guy? The normal killmoulis are very
Okay, cool.
squishy.
Cool.
No.
You see his eye do the shift, and he like is aiming it, and he goes, and you see two beams go straight for their like two legs, and it goes, and it hits it so hard that it goes through the legs as they turn ice, so their ankles just
Yeah, and you like
as like the
sheer,
frost is like going up the rest of their body and freezing them in place.
sheer bloody horror you hear as he starts to scream, and as he goes to scream, he reaches his hand out and freezes.
You see Leo's eyes slowly turn forward, and his body turns orange.
It's okay. Just keep flying. Just keep flying.
Just keep going.
We got to help Brian.
And you hear the guy who's fighting Elxidor, like, you see as Elxidor, this dude looks over and he goes, all right. And he starts readying himself even more, like he's like really in the zone and like really trying to focus.
Leo, no killing.
I'm sorry. I was trying to slow him down. I'm sorry.
Is that the end of your turn, Leo?
Oh my gosh. You hear Leo just like, okay, 1 brick, 2 brick, 3 brick. He just starts counting bricks.
Just
4,
look at things.
5,
Keep
6,
going. We got to
7.
get to the window. Come on. Come on.
Okay.
Perfect. All right, so the killmouli that's fighting you, Elxidor, is going to look at that, look to you, look to the big crocodile behind you, look to the guy who literally just froze his best friend, and go, I give. As he like kneels down on the ground because he hears you say that like you're not gonna kill him.
Yeah.
And he's like, okay. And he sits down on the ground.
Wise choice.
All right. As he sits down. That is then the stone's turn. You see as this statue starts walking into the center of the room and walks backwards towards the front of this big 7-foot creature man with this trunk, as you see as he holds up his 2 rock arms in front of the boss. That is the end of his turn. You also hear all the other guards who have already started like inside of the actual warehouse and the building itself start like, you hear yells and screams from inside, like trying to make sure people are going where they need to go. Brian, Sig, and Nissa all hear footsteps from down below, and that's the end of their turn. Alexi now goes, as we are at the start of initiative once more. Alexi reaches to his belt. You see, Alexi does not have a shirt on or anything like that. You just see ripped and sewn flesh. In the center of his chest is a candle light that burns a bright purple. And you would remember that all flames from rekindled, the cooler the color, the harsher the crime. The fact that he's never had his flame extinguished must mean that he hasn't committed the same crime he did in the past life yet. And you see as he takes from his belt a silver vial of gold and cyan and juts it into his thigh, as you see as an orb of black and white surrounds him within a 10-foot circle. He runs up to you, Sieg, and is going to try and plow down into you. Not that way.
No.
Does a 13 hit?
No.
Nope. Does a 16 hit?
Nope.
You see as Alexi, and just so everyone at home knows, traditionally, the way that Liquid Luck works for the NPCs is that it gives them advantage to all checks. That is the same thing with Alexi himself. He does get advantage, he just rolled like crap. So he completely misses as you dodge out of the way just in time. You feel as Rathul is trying to take over your body a little bit more, and using his agility, smacks them out of the air. That's the end of Alexi's turn. Lucky that he didn't do much. However, that is initiative count 20. Let me see what else is occurring. What you see occur is Kalhoon mutters under his breath another time. He goes, Faster. And as he says this word, roll luck checks, all three, Nissa, Brian, and Heath. No.
Oh, shit! You've been transported into the game.
Nissa, Brian, and Sig. I've been transported to another world and I don't know what to do.
That'd be a wild concept, actually, if it was you switch places with your...
That would be very interesting.
Can we do a
That would be
one-shot? That's a
Three.
good one-shot idea.
Okay, 3 for Brian.
5 for Heath. Wait, let me roll
5
for
for
Sig.
Heath.
6 of 2.
Okay. So, Nissa is the only one who saved. Nissa got a 16. I need both of you to roll dexterity saving throws for me, please.
Yeah.
And remember, Brian, you're doing it at disadvantage.
Yep, I'm aware. I got a 12.
Take it back.
At 12.
I got a 21.
21. Okay. So, Brian, as you are fighting this creature, this bed frame that has awoken itself, you see as you're you just get your leg free from it. And as you do, you look down, the floor drops out from under you, and you start plunging down below. And you see as beneath you a trapdoor. You see, go ahead and roll a perception check for me, because Brian didn't get enough time because Brian fully goes under.
14.
14. Okay. What I would say is, Brian, you weren't able to see it because you rolled so low. You immediately down into it. And I would say, Brian, I'll get back to you, but you see as you are in a tunnel of darkness, almost like a slide. Sieg, you are left in this room. You see as the floor begins to start to drop from you, you're able to do a little bit of a backflip behind to jump out of the way. You see as the floor beneath you lit up with a big circle and etchings you've only seen Lycan to have on her skin. As you see as it completely parts and you dodge out of the way and it closes back up. And you see as Nissa's standing there going, all right, this is a situation. As Nissa's getting ready to keep fighting. That's the end of the initiative count 20. The bed is going to go. Going to go for, you see the bed start to kind of sidle back and forth towards Nissa. Going to try and attack Nissa. All right, that definitely hits. The bite attack hits Nissa. Let me see how many hits actually occur. Pseudopod hits, and last one misses. 15 points of damage for the first one, and 11, so 26 total because got hit twice. So that's based off of 2 things. Okay. Nissa isn't looking bad, but also isn't looking great, as you see as this thing bites down into their leg and tendrils try and smack against them. It's the end of the bed's turn. Gael, you are up as you have just saved yourself from blasting into this wall.
Yeah, so I should get up there though, so I'm gonna take the dash action so I can get all the way up there.
Yeah. And actually, what I will say is, because Annika can't climb things, you see as Annika is running on the side, and I would say, because I almost forgot about Annika because I'm running so many things at the same time.
Yeah.
Annika would use their whole turn, her whole turn to dash up to you guys for the time prior after hearing the big yell. I would say you could jump on Annika if you wanted to.
Okay, well, I will. I'll certainly take the assist if it means that I don't have all my movement gone.
Yeah, I would say you're easily able to grab onto Annika. Annika juts over the 20 feet and is able to get you there.
Amazing. So then I'm great. So Annika gets me the 20 feet. It's 30
feet up.
I cannot climb that. I'm not a territor, or any other creature. So Gael. This is something that doesn't work functionally as the rest of their spells, because this is a racial trait of being an air genasi. So they know that this is just something they can do. They give Annika a few pats and just take a deep breath and start to. You can see wind sort of ruffle their hair and their clothes, and they okay, well, what if I levitate 20 feet, I get on the wall, I climb up the other 10?
I will allow you to do that.
Can I do that, please?
If you do not have a climbing speed, you can still climb. It just takes twice the amount of movement. So if you move, so you have 10 feet to go, you would have to use 20 feet of movement to get up rather than rolling athletics. That was my bad. I forgot about that.
Okay, cool, great.
Yes.
So takes me 20 feet. I levitate 20 feet up.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do math.
And you spend 20 feet to get up.
And then I spend 20 feet to get up all the way. Then I still have 10 feet.
Yeah, you
so
see
I
the
get up
glass
here.
doors.
I see this absolute nonsense going on. Oh goodness.
Yes.
Not today.
Oh, go bother.
Just peace back down.
I don't think I can do anything.
That's okay. If that's the end of your turn, that's the end of your turn.
I fear that might be the end of my turn, but I'm up here now, so that's good.
And that's all that matters, because you can do something next turn.
Great.
Alxidor, now you are up.
All right. You stay here.
All right. You see as he puts his hands up.
Yeah, I dash inside. Now,
which door are you running into? The one to the left is farther away. It's probably about 50 feet. This one's probably about 10.
Cool. Where did the guards ran into the right side?
The guards that you were fighting were the ones that were trying to run into the right side.
Mm-hmm.
The other ones ran into the left side where, like, Sig, Brian, and Nissa were beforehand. Were climbing onto the side of the wall.
Interesting.
You don't know what's in here.
Right. Well, I'm going to say, well, obviously, I don't want them to have backup, so I'm going to dash and go towards the left side, towards to the other set of guards.
Okay. So you're going to use 60 feet of movement to get all the way over there. So you bust down into this door.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Alxidor has arrived.
So as you open these doors, you see inside of here, made of fine stone and accented with silver, this warehouse contains 41... I'm just giving you numbers. You wouldn't know it's 41 right off the bat. You're not like, 41, got it. 41. But it contains 41 medium-sized cargo crates. Each cargo crate is stacked on another in multiple rows that create a mini maze to weave through. To the far back wall in front of you, a metallic staircase is attached to a walkway 20 feet above. Similar to the pre-test episodes where you had the wooden walkway above, but that one didn't have stairs.
Yeah.
Okay. The left and front walls, you don't see any killmouli left in here because they all had their turns.
Right.
And they all ran out of here. Additionally, as you are looking at all of these crates, you see next to each one's, like actually attached to each crate, is a tube of glass and silver, and on the side is in these tubes, literally almost like the size of like huge vats, there's wires that go into each cargo crate, stacking above, and you see liquid luck being filled.
Oh my.
Oh shit.
We hit the mother load.
All right.
You used your dash, and now you're standing here. You don't see anyone else in this general area because it seems everyone has run off towards the other side.
Yeah. Do I have any bonus actions to use? I think that will.
I will additionally.
I use my
I will
action.
additionally say the stair. If you take the stairway up, you do see a doorway up there, like smack dab in the center of the wall, on the back wall. To your right, you can see a walkway that you would assume would lead around the room.
Okay. Yeah, let's try and go for a bird's eye view, and I do whatever I can to make my way, but end of my turn.
Yeah, okay, end your turn. Okay, Lycan, you are up.
Okay. Are we at the window?
I think we made it to the window.
I
We
wasn't
moved 60
sure.
feet.
I was unclear.
60 feet, so you have 30 feet left if you want to get to the window.
That would use
Okay.
the rest of my
To the wall.
Can we see into the window at all? To see
Right now, you're
chaos.
in the front, you're not on the side. The front does not have a window, the side does.
Okay. Okay.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I missed
No,
the visual.
you are all good.
Okay. All right. Can I hold an action until we get there?
Yes,
'Cause I
what
know
are you
that
gonna-
our end goal is to get to the window.
Yes.
Yeah, what are you going to hold?
I'm gonna hold.
Some
Sophia knows more things than Lycan knows. So I'm just gonna. I'll hold putrescence. I think that's what she would hold
Okay,
for my next turn.
sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
End of your turn?
Yes.
Okay. All right. As it is the end of your turn, okay, this is what's going to happen. I would say that you see as this dude with the red velvet suit starts taking steps back and walks through the door and closes it shut. As you see, the stone statue still stands there, crossing its arms, the flames crackling along the backside. That is the end of that dude's turn. Nissa is up. If I'm not throwing things. Nissa is going to slam down into this bed that's trying to eat them. You see as, I would say, Sig, since you're in here, you could see this, and Gale, since you're on the outside, you see as Nissa clicks a button on the inside of the arches of the bow, and you see as two blades shoot out on the sides as they start stabbing down into this, like flailing it around like a bow staff.
Hell yeah. Go Nissa!
Doesn't do a whole bunch of damage, but does something. So 4 points of damage to this bed frame. And let me make sure. Yeah, I'm going to say that as a... This is what Nissa's going to do. Nissa's going to action surge. You see as Nissa takes their bow and starts to aim down towards Alexi, because knowing Alexi and seeing him kind of dodging back and forth with that and injecting this liquid luck. Yeah, they're going to release a spell then, because they get an extra action. They are going to cast Dark Bolt once more, releasing them all towards Alexi, hopefully trying to negate that. Let me see what Alexi's... Okay. First one hits. Nat 20 on the second one, so that's going to be double damage. And all three hit against Alexi.
Hell yeah. Thank you, Nissa.
So...
Step in the right direction.
I know.
7... 23 points of damage to Alexi, as you see as...
Yes!
3 dark bolts hit into Alexi. Alexi's going to have to roll con saves 3 times and fails 1 time, meaning he still doesn't get reactions, which is very good in this moment. What? Yeah, he doesn't get reactions. Okay, Rug of Smothering is up. Rug of Smothering is going to try and latch on to Nissa as Nissa is standing here. Let's see. Hits
I'm gonna reaction use
Okay.
one of my blood curses.
Yes.
Let's go blood cards.
I subtract a d6 from that roll.
Okay, go for it.
That's a 5.
5. That's awesome. Yeah, that means the rug completely goes to grab onto Nissa, misses completely, and furls out onto the bed. You see as the carpet's like fully rolled out onto the bed as the bed's trying to clamber up to try and bite down onto Nissa. Okay, that's the end of the Rug of Smothering's turn. Sig, you're up.
Okay. Alexi has no reactions.
Alexi has no reactions.
I'm running past Alexi.
Okay.
I am using my bonus action to do my Blood Curse of the Binding against the stone statue.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's it need to roll?
Strength saving throw, I think DC 13.
Got a 7, and it has very high strength.
Okay,
so
its speed is 0, and it doesn't have reactions. I'm running past that thing.
Okay,
I'm
perfect.
going through the door. I'm not even opening it.
Yeah, you go ahead. If that's the case, go ahead and give me an athletics check.
Okay, I'm gonna do it because it's funny.
It's not a hard DC. It is a wooden door.
It's a dirty 20.
Yeah, that checks. you see as you and you see like your fingernails go through the center and rip out the sides, and you see as this red velvet suited man is running down the stairs. He's about 20 feet down because he used 10 feet of movement and then
Perfect. Can I get to him?
Yeah.
All right, and
Say.
I'm getting to him, and I'm gonna punch him.
Bite his head off.
Alrighty, yeah, you start smacking down in. Go ahead and try and hit.
Oh, I feel great. I'm glad all of that worked.
Thank
That was a
goodness.
perfect
We
series of
needed
events.
a win. Go Sig.
Okay.
I need you to roll at disadvantage.
Disadvantage, you said.
Oh, okay. Well, you know.
That's 6 for the first one.
6 misses on the first one.
And that one.
Nat 1. Okay, I would say with a nat 1, I would say you just slip as you're trying to carve into him. And you see, I would say especially as you are in your crocodilian visage, you can see just like the slightest glow of yellow around this dude.
Are drinking potions bonus actions?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. And your turn?
Yeah, end of my turn.
Yeah, you are all good. Leo, you're up.
I exist.
That you do.
Me every day.
I don't know why I turned British. What the heck? 30 feet.
We inherited
I
like
move 30 feet towards the balcony window, I think is what we're heading for. Yeah.
Yeah.
Make it there. We see everything that's going on here.
Yep. You see Gale is up top here, and you see the glass door open. The Rug of Smothering is laid out on the bed itself. The bed is currently trying to attack Nissa. You see the stone statue is binded there as Alexi is stunned, almost not able to react, and is turning, trying to go for Sig. You don't see Sig in this room, but you just see as Alexi trying to
You see
turn
the door
around.
just crumbling?
Yeah, you see the door is completely off its hinges, like completely cracked open, and the fireplace is still crackling in the midst of all this.
I see the visage of the bed, and I see that it's alive. I'm like, oh my gosh! And as soon as I wave my hands in the air, fire just goes out of my hands all over the bed. I'm gonna do Burning Hands at 3rd level.
Great.
Which it needs to make a Dex 14. It's also a 15-foot cone, so I'm guessing the rug's also going to get hit by that.
Yeah. I would say you're also maneuvering around, so you're kind of like shooting through the glass.
Yes.
So
okay.
that it goes through that sort of jam.
Saving throw 14 Dex.
14 Dex. Let me go ahead. Let me check on the rug. It's a crazy sentence I never thought I would say.
Fail
check
on
on the
the
rug real
bed.
quick.
Let me check on the rug. It's bonkers.
That bed was mahogany.
You're what?
Okay, so the rug saves, the bed doesn't, so the rug will take half, the bed will take all of it.
Okay. Yep.
That's a lot of dice.
Yeah.
Oh.
But
Yes.
are they vulnerable to fire by chance? I think that's what Keith was asking.
That's what I meant.
You don't know?
Okay.
Well-
On the fail, there's 22 points of fire damage.
Nice.
And that's for 11 points of fire damage to the rug.
Yep, 11 points of fire damage.
I need to do wild magic
Wow, you destroyed that
save.
bed, Leo.
Hold on. Do you see the eyes on it? What are you implying?
Like what?
Well, I gotta figure out. Okay.
I'm just stating a fact.
There's a very little chance that this will do anything, but we're gonna find out.
Oh, wild magic.
We are okay.
All good.
You see just the energy of the fire that he shoots out go through, and he has just a mini ball of flame just bouncing around inside of him. He's just like, oh, wait, no, okay.
Yeah, you see as this bed completely lights and flames, the rug kind of trying to pat out the fire around it, trying to help. You see almost like Aladdin's rug trying to just trying to pat it out.
This is a Disney movie, actually.
Can I use my held action?
Yes,
now
you
that we're in
can.
the room?
Who are you trying to use against?
Alexi. Does Alexi still look?
Alexi is still in here and
Big
looks
threat.
like Alexi's gonna be doing stuff.
Okay. Oh, I'm gonna run over to Alexi, pounce on Alexi.
Alexi is 40 feet in, so so you can use 30 feet of
I
movement.
just imagine the small little tree girl. Like,
Foxy.
Yeah.
Ah!
So you're 10
Okay.
feet away
Okay.
because Alexi is 40 feet into the room. There's another 10 feet to get out of the room towards the
Okay.
door.
I'm going to do a variation on putrescence,
Okay.
which is a spore-carried version. That I can hopefully do from a range if you're cool with it, DM.
It's 10 feet, so that's fine. Like, if it was any more, I would probably say no, but
Okay.
it being 10 feet, then yes.
Okie dokie.
So just write that down moving forward.
Okay. So this rune causes rot to occur.
Great. What's he got to roll?
So what is that? Oh wait, I don't know why you need to roll con save. I don't know why I rolled like I needed.
Yeah, no,
to
you're okay.
hit something.
Got a 11.
Great. So they fail. So and they'll need to continue rolling a con save for every turn they have, for up to a minute.
Okay.
So then that is 18 necrotic damage. I imagine just like the hide of Alexi's fur just starts like.
Yeah, you see as
Thinning.
the skin starts to, sorry, this is putrescence. You
Yes,
see as it
yes.
starts to kind of start decaying around a little bit. And like, if you've ever seen like a shrunken head, like how they all like the stitches actually like crawl up, like, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Oh man.
So that's how you see the stitches are starting to like kind of like unbind a little bit more on the skin and the flesh.
Why would you describe that?
I know, I hated that, actually.
Welcome.
How I wrote this was that the creature she touches rots, revealing its innards. This is
Yeah.
the spore
Ooh,
version,
I
so
would say you see the candle starts to be more exposed
cool.
further and further.
We see your crimes.
Real. And your turn?
Yes.
Okay. All right. What's the deal with the statue right now?
He cannot move until the end of my next turn.
Can't move until the end of your next turn.
No reactions.
There is nobody close enough to him, so that means that's the end of his turn.
Hell yeah.
I will say, at this being the end of initiative, you see all of these killmouli, literally like 10 of them, running forward, and you see as they all are small enough to run up around you and are all going to try and attack you.
Whoa.
Fuck.
I'll tell you how many hits.
Y'all, I'm scared. I'm scared.
What's your AC?
17.
That's 3 hits so far. 4 out of 6. 4 out of 10. Yeah. Going to... Let me quickly make sure that I'm pulling this up because none of them have actually gotten to hit yet. D&D Beyond. All right. Cool. I got it. So four of them hit. I'm just gonna give you all the damage at once. Okay.
What type of damage?
Piercing.
Okay, I'm resisting.
Yeah. 26 points of damage because it's 4 different attacks that have
And then
hit you. Halved.
Is that at half or am I half?
Then you have that. So 13. 13 whole. Which is pretty great for 10 people surrounding you. You see as all these dudes just run forward and just start trying to take stabs at you. 6 of them are just like toppling over each other trying to protect the boss as you see 4 of them are able to get good stabs at your ankles as they're just that's the end of their turn. Alexi's turn. You see as Alexi is going to step forward toward you, Lycan. And is going to attack.
When Alexi looks at Lycan, just little puffs of pumps like go from her flowers because she's nervous.
Yeah,
No.
and the only reason Alexi isn't going down is because Alexi is currently at a point where he can see down the staircase and sees all the other killmouli taking care of you.
What do you mean taken care of?
Okay, I assume 16 hits.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You see as Alexei pulls back up a fist, and you see as purple flames envelop his fist,
No.
tries to slam down into you. Okay. That's going to be 11 points of bludgeoning damage plus 4 points of necrotic. I also need you to make a con save for me, please.
Oh my god.
And he's going to make his second attack as you make that con save. An 18 also hits, so he hits you twice.
No. It's a 20 total. I just had to add my saving throw.
Yeah.
Con
So
saving throw?
yeah. Con saving throw is good. You're all good.
Oh, okay.
That's
You
handled.
both rolled an 18. That's
Yeah.
why.
Yeah.
Got it.
He hits you twice.
Cool.
So did you take that amount of damage?
Yes.
Okay. I just want to make sure I wasn't like losing it or anything. 14 bludgeoning on the second because he rolled really high, plus 8 necrotic.
Okay.
As he slams down with his fists, and we shift over to Brine.
Riker!
Huh? Oh, what? Oh, hey, Alexador.
What are you up to today?
Oh, I'm just working on my book.
Oh, I didn't know you were writing a book.
Yeah, well, now that we're starting to get some traction as an agency, I wanted to start growing our business out more, but I don't really know how to write this book right.
You don't say. Well, Lucient Moonwhisper has a friend that works with coaches and consultants.
Huh. Can he make me look like an expert in my field so we get more clients faster? It's kind of hard finding clients as a little guy in a big city.
Of course. Their name is Plug and Play Publishing. They help instantly position you as an expert, authority, and thought leader in your field.
Oh my gosh, that would be a big help. Where can I find them?
You can visit plugandplaypublishing.com to learn more.
Huh, I haven't heard of that street before.
It's not a street, it's a website. Get started now at plugandplaypublishing.com.
So, Brine. As the floor drops from beneath you, your body plunges into darkness, swerving by the pitch black force as you see dim light approaching. Shooting forth, you fall into a dismal room of stone. With an empty bucket and an iron-shackled bench, you find yourself in a cold cell. Through the blackened bars, you see a hallway with opposing bars on the other side. So it seems there's a hallway, and then you're in a cell, then there's multiple cells on the other sides. In the cell across from you, you see the origin of a dull flame. An illuminating man who rests his head in his hands, with flames licking the edges of each metallic joint in his body. And you see as he just sits there.
Hello?
Oh. Hello there, friend. What is your name?
My name be, River.
That is fun name. My name's Cliffside Sunrise. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Where are we?
We are in... Killmouli jail. Right? Calden?
Aye.
You see a small dwarven man speak up, raising his hand through the cell next to Cliffside, with an orange beard and a dog, this Saint Bernard next to him, black hair on top and tufts of brown underneath. Speaks up.
See? We are down here.
Okay. How did we get here? How long have you been here?
I would say around 1 week.
No, lad. We've been here for 3, and he marks another on the cell wall.
Oh,
You see as he kind of like puts his hands on his metallic face once more, and you hear another voice chime in, but you can't see him. Yes, we have been here for 3 weeks now. Super fun. I'm really starting to like the look of the place.
Who is that?
Name's Exandros, kid. Is your name actually River?
Yarg, my name be River.
Roll a deception check.
Absolutely.
They just built 2 very nice dice towers and knocked them over.
Well, these are the dice I want to use, so.
Damn.
You said
That was
deception?
Yeah.
2 19s.
It's gonna be a 27.
Damn.
Dice are cursed. I don't
He speaks up
Blessed
and
curse.
me use one of those.
he speaks up in response. He goes, "All right, River, welcome to your new home."
Well, this won't be my home. I'm getting out of here.
Oh, we'll be getting out here. I just don't know if it's going to be in the way you want. We've been out here around 3 weeks, and half of my team is gone. So you let me know.
Your team?
Yep, heard that one right.
What team?
Welcome to the Brass Bears, you hear him say as it echoes throughout the entire room. You see as a gray hand through the other side of the wall, sticks out from a cell, you see 2 other hands in response, the same color, as he has all of them wave.
And one of the other ones that does wave, you see that it's actually just a nub, and his left hand is missing.
Yarg. Alright, okay. What's a brass bear?
You're looking at him, kid. We're the Brass Bears. Never gone to Talona?
We're the adventuring group.
The adventuring group?
You haven't heard of the Star Mantle, the job that we've done?
Yeah, the big vaults. Kinda. Huh?
Not me personally.
Oh, yes, not you, Keldon. Yes, thank you for reminding me.
That's Calden.
Calden.
No, I can't say I've heard of ye. I'm a little bit new in town, I guess.
Well, newbie, how'd you find yourself down here?
I was fighting some bed, and then the floor opened up underneath me. And now I'm here.
Yep. Yeah, that bed hurt. That bed sucked.
Oh, you fought the bed too?
Sadly. Almost won.
You didn't win?
What do you think? Well, we've been trying to scheme a way out of here for a while now. Seems like there's some sort of sleep gas in the vents. Right, Calden?
Aye. It probably comes off every night in the evening just to make sure we don't plot anything.
Okay, wait. Are there is this a cell with metal bars and stuff?
Yep. You see metal bars, but if you're looking around, you don't see a place for a key.
Brilliant. I don't know if this would work or not. Does Draven's blunted blade only work on weapons specifically, or could it work on... Okay.
Only works on...
Okay. Cool. Never mind to that idea then.
But you still sleep anyway, don't you, Gregor?
Yeah, and you see as
Pets
the dog kind of goes into the hand of Calden.
Okay, I'm not spending 3 weeks down here with you.
I said the same thing.
There has to be a way out.
When you find one, you tell me.
Are you alone?
Am I? No, yes. I am alone.
Hey, River, I have a feeling you're not being forthright.
No, I could tell a lie from anywhere.
Especially when you say, no.
Sure.
Okay.
Are they not going to rescue you?
I be here with some co-workers of mine. They be probably fighting upstairs right now. I'm sure they'll come find me, and then they'll find you guys too.
Oh, are you getting a Scottish accent there?
Huh?
You getting a Scottish accent there?
You are inheriting an accent a little bit.
It's meant to be there the whole time. I just keep forgetting about it.
No, you're fine. So, are you another adventuring group?
No, not we're investigators, not adventurers.
Ah, that is interesting. You hear Cliffside speaks up.
Yeah, we're here investigating some kind of drug trade. We're looking for a missing person. None of you would happen to know Fennec something, would you?
You hear pause in all of them. Exandros, the guy from the other side of the wall, goes, "Can't say I have, kid. Can't say I have.
But I would love to meet the dude named Fennec. That sounds fun."
Yeah, so would I. That's the whole point, actually. We have not found him yet, so...
Yeah, well, good news is that we were also down here to try and weed out all the drugs and everything like that. We kind of stumbled upon it rather than looked for it exactly, but, you know, follow the lead, stay the course. And as you say that, we'll go back up. It is now the bed's turn, trying to gnaw down onto Nissa's leg. We are still back up here. So in this room, just to re-describe, we have Gael outside currently. We have Lycan fighting up against Alexi. We have Leo on the outside next to Gael, who just sprayed down fire into the bed and the rug. This stone defender is still stuck here as Sig is down the staircase out the door of the room, fighting 10 small killmoulis and the big boss killmouli himself. We now join as the bed is trying to bite down into Nissa's leg once more. Yes, I will go ahead and roll. Yeah, that hits. The pseudopod does not hit. The second one doesn't, but the bite totally does hit. All right, that's going to be... Whoa. Okay, that's going to be 25 points of damage to Nissa. Nissa is not looking good overall. Nissa is starting to bleed. You see as their leg almost starts to look infected a little bit because of the acid that sticks on the teeth of the bed. Nissa's like, if someone could help me, I would really appreciate that, as they're trying to stab down into the bed. That's the end of the bed's turn. Gael, you're up.
Great, perfect. I had such a cool idea, but it's going to take too long. So, how far away is Alexi from me?
Is 50 feet from you because you're out in the porch.
Is there anything within, any other beings within 10 feet of Alexi?
The stone defender, if you place it right. Yeah.
I'm right next to Alexi.
But 10 feet away from Alexi. Remember, because you were able to do that.
But didn't they come up and attack me then?
Oh, yes. Alexi did. Yes. So if you did that, you could place it behind and only get Alexi, but you wouldn't be able to get the
statue or the bed.
Yeah, the
but
statue.
I mean, I don't want to hit Lycan. So Gael is going to see this nonsense occurring, and pull up their flip to an early page in their journal and quickly draw around this stained glass style drawing of the symbol of Karmos. Flick that. It sort of materializes into this thing that looks like glass and shoots behind Alexi and shatters. This is shatter.
Perfect.
So I need him to roll a con save.
Con save it is. Con save
Please,
got a 19.
Damn it. Well,
We'll take half damage at least.
Yeah. Well, okay. Yeah, no, that is true. And I'm casting this at 3rd level, so
Okay.
I still get some stuff out of it.
Yeah, that's great.
So if he takes half, that's going to be 10 points of whatever kind of damage that is. Something.
That's okay. He doesn't have.
Yeah. No. Okay. Well, he's going to take it.
Shatter wouldn't affect it.
Yeah.
I think it's force.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great. So so he's gonna do that. How far is Nissa from me?
Nissa is like 10 feet in front of you because
Great.
you're on the
So
porch.
I'm gonna run over to Nissa and be like, by Karmos, I hope this works. And I'm going to Gale flips to another page, scribbles something down, flick, and this sort of almost like illustrated bandage comes around and wraps around somewhere where Gale sees a wound, I suppose, on the leg. This is Healing Word.
Perfect.
Because I took a healing spell.
Nice.
Praise be. And great. So, creatures.
What
Okay.
level are you doing it at?
I'm doing this at 3rd level because you need help.
Oh, well, thank you.
You're going to regain 10 points of healing.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That is very. Oh, I accidentally dealt.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Yeah, so that is 10 points of healing. And Gale looks very pleased with himself that did in fact work.
You see, as Nissa says, "Thank you, Gale. I owe you one."
Yeah, of course.
Is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn.
Alrighty, Elksy, you're up.
All right.
You are in this warehouse full of these crates of
you're like somewhere
stone
else.
and wood that are just stacked upon each other. These vats of liquid luck that seem to be spilling in with these different tubes of clear liquid energy just pouring into them from each and every individual one.
And you said that these boxes there's a glass tube that.
So there's those plastic tubes that like kind of drape down into the glass vats that look like just huge like glass with silver caps on the bottom of each. So like there's a big hole in the top that the actual hose spills into, and then there's doors on each one of these things, and they spill into their own vat separately for each and every cargo crate.
Jesus. Am I able to see inside these crates with like the tubes or
No, not with the
all.
tubes. You would have to open one of the crates.
Sure, if I want to. Yeah. Let's see. And then is there a way that it looks like I could shut this big vat off?
You don't see one on the outside.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll open up one of the cargoes and see what's inside.
Okie dokie. Elxidor, you grab onto the lever of this crate. You open it. Inside of this crate, you see a shitty thatch cot. On this thatch cot is a person who is laying there. An Air Janazi woman with long white hair who seems her skin has completely lost all of its color. There is tubes injected into her veins, and she's just sitting there, just her eyes rolled back in her head, laying down as she...
Oh no! I immediately rush over like, "Are you okay? Or you can like?" And I start assessing her.
Unresponsive. Go ahead and give me a medicine check.
Oh my god. 21.
21. I would say with a 21, I would say that you could see that from her veins, you see as the gold spills into these tubes that then connect to the bigger tube that goes outward. But in order for it to pull from this, it has this small machine next to it. Not a machine like we're used to, but more one of magical purposes. It's a small wooden box, and the box itself is carved in these symbols you've never seen. You see as the tubes go into the box, then a tube goes out of the box. You see as the luck almost starts to be drained from the people as the bigger tube spills the luck into the big vat from the upper holes that are carved out in order to get into the vat itself.
Okay. Would I also know that like if I were to turn this off, like would that like harm her?
So you see 3 levers.
Yeah.
You see one that's red, you see one that's green, and you see one that's black.
Mm-hmm.
You can assume that one of these stops the flow, one of these reverses the flow, one of them stops the entire process altogether.
All right. So like, but like if this machine were to be shut off, like, is this keeping her alive?
You have no idea.
I'm not fucking with it. Oh my god, and everyone else in here. Elxidor is going to run out and oh my god. I'm gonna, can I go up? So you said there's like a door like that, like an office type thing? Like
no, so are you talking about the staircase?
Yeah.
I would say that up the staircase, there's just another set of like, it's not wooden doors, but think almost like gates, like those like metallic gates that you could pull, almost at like cemeteries, but like in this general area. So like it leads to another hallway.
Okay. I'm just gonna. Oh shit. I'm not gonna be able to go through all of them. I'm gonna head towards the door and see. Open it up and see what I...
And just for the purpose of this, just so everyone knows, since Elxidor's so far out of combat, I'm letting him kind of move a little bit more because this is all happening simultaneously in the split seconds that are occurring. Yeah. As you go up to this general area, let me make sure I'm looking at one thing. I have everything.
I'm going to switch out my chain whip with my trident.
Okay. So this one at the top, back way, you can walk. As you walk back here, you open the gates, you are able to, they were unlocked because they weren't, like, that's why they were being guarded. Is because they are unlocked. They don't have specific clearances or anything that you need. You open these gates and you head back into this hallway. This hallway seems to span about 120 feet across because, that's about as far as these two buildings are apart. You see as it juts down. On tables on the sides of this hallway, you see a bunch of different items that just have been placed here. It looks like almost like a lost and found. You see armor, you see random items, you see kits, all of these different things.
Oh my god. All right.
And at the end of the hallway is another door. This door seems to be carved and grandiose in terms of wood.
Okay. And this is like I'm on the second floor, right?
You're on the second floor.
Cool. All right. And there was nothing on the first floor or something like that?
There was a door to the right if you went around the outskirts.
Okay.
There was a door to the right.
I'd like to try that door.
Okay, that door, you see another hallway that just leads all the way down. It's completely vacant, and leads to another carved door.
I got you. So like this is just warehouse, and then two of these hallways just go towards the other door.
Absolutely.
Okay. I'm just gonna book it down this hallway.
Okay.
Staying on the first floor.
I would say as you are booking your way down this hallway, you open the door and you reveal a main chamber that resembles a luxurious hotel lounge with dark green satin drapes cascading along the stone walls and plush moss green sofas arranged in inviting clusters. A massive bar spans one wall, its shelves lined with gleaming glass decanters and rare mysterious bottles that glimmer in the low greenish light. The air is thick with the scent of exotic herbs and faint smoke blending into the opulent yet foreboding atmosphere. However, you do see this grand staircase off in the distance. You see and hear 10 killmouli yelling and all these different sounds as they're fighting, and you see this velvet suited man as he's trying to take steps backwards, and he's trying to throw punches, and you can just see the feet of white albino scales.
Gotcha. Cool.
You get one thing left to do, and that's the end of your turn.
Yeah, I guess I'll join the fight.
Okay.
Make my way in.
Okay, so I'll say you run toward that, and that's where we end. Lycan, you're up. You are now up. You're up here. You're fighting against Alexi. I need you to roll for me. Can you, Leo, or Adam, can you grab the wild magic table?
What?
And can you roll on it?
What?
Can you roll on it, Lycan? You need to roll me a D100, so 2.
Yeah.
This is on Leo's wild magic table, my new magic table I made.
68.
68.
Oh, so close to funny.
Oh, you get a +1 on the roll.
Funny by proxy.
That's funnier than 16.
Okay. All allies within 20 feet of you become fast, including you, enabling dash for 1 minute.
Nice.
Dash for 1 minute being like
basically,
as a bonus action.
It's like already active.
So everyone gets twice your movement speed in your movement phase.
Hell yeah. Thanks.
That's great.
Brian just is a big circle in a cell.
So you, the way this
It has to be in the room,
the
right?
way this works, I would say you see this big bubble of black and white surrounding Alexi that has enveloped you, and you see as it and slams down into you as your eyes light up and you like fill through it, and a explosion of just energy just shoots out from you and affects everyone in the nearby radius.
My allies or Alexis?
Yeah, your
Okay.
allies.
Cool. That's it?
Yep, that's all it is.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna try to hit Alexi with brainstem. The targeted creature must make a wisdom saving throw.
All right, wisdom save. Let's see.
Yeah, baby.
Alexi got a 15.
Shit. Okay, they beat it. Never mind.
Okay.
So that she puffs out some spores, but it kind of fizzles and wafts away from their face.
Here's a Snickers in return.
Oh. I don't have another good option.
Figuring
not
out things,
problem.
figuring out things, figuring out things, figuring out things, figuring
I'm too
things
stressed
out,
to sing.
figuring things
You're all doing a great job, folks. You're
How
doing a
far
great
are you
job.
from me?
Yeah,
How far is
I-
Gale from me?
Yeah, I don't know.
So Gael is roughly, I would say, you're still on the balcony. No, you came in to move
Yeah, I did,
towards
I
Nissa.
did.
I would say officially, Gael's probably around 30 feet away from you because Alexi closed the distance with you, and
Okay.
and Gael has moved 10 feet into the room.
Okay.
Oh no. I'm
With
afraid.
the bang.
No! No!
I don't care how small the room is.
I cast fireball!
Oh,
Wow,
No, I don't.
Where's Gabe?
Don't.
We
It was a
need him.
lie. It's a joke.
We need you, Gabe.
Okay.
I'm gonna as my bonus action, I'm gonna cast Kinetic Jaunt on myself.
Okay.
I don't provoke opportunity attacks. I already have doubled speed, plus 10 feet.
Great. And can you go ahead and explain to everyone why you have a wizard spell slot as a rune
So
caster?
I have a wizard spell slot because of my blood siphon ability, and as I siphon power from other enemies, it adds to a bank that of points that I can use towards any spell from the second level wizard spell list. There we go.
Well, thank you for telling us. That's really cool. Yeah, so you... What's this spell look like on you? This is your first time casting a wizard-like spell.
Yeah.
I think because Lycan's quote unquote blood is sap, sap starts to just pour from her eyes as she casts this spell.
That's
Anytime
cool.
that's a wizard spell, that's what happens.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, so you run over to Sig. Is that the end of your turn? Or
Yep.
can you do anything else?
That's my turn.
Alrighty. This is the boss's turn. He sees Sig as Sig's trying to grab onto him and everything like that. He's going to try and attack you as you're trying to grab down into him. The first one completely misses. He got a 5. The second one is a 17.
that hits.
That hits. This dude is not agile. That's not one of his things. But compared to the rest of the killmouli, this dude is big. He is 7 feet tall. How tall are you as this creature? When
I'm
you're
8 or 9.
Yeah, 8 or 9. So like he's not as tall as you, but like comparatively, like he's pretty close.
Yeah.
And you see as he brings back his fist and he hits into your chest, dealing 25 points of damage as he boom slams into you and focuses.
Is that what type of damage?
That is bludgeoning, so you can have it.
Okay. So that'll be
That's right.
math. It's mathing. 12.
Yes. And you see as he says,
You see, you're in my house now. And when you're in Kalhoon's house, everyone gets to eat.
And you see as he... And you see as this yellow that you saw lightly around him starts to emanate against the killmouli around him. And you see as all of them start to glow gold. And they say, "Thanks, boss." And you see as they raise their daggers up in the air. All right.
What am I gonna do?
So that is the end of his turn. Nissa is up. Nissa is still in front of this bed that is chomping down into their leg, grappled by this thing. What Nissa is going to do is going to keep just trying to stab down into this bed. And completely misses with disadvantage because they're completely wrapped up, trying to stab down in, but no luck. That's the end of Nissa's turn. Nissa will use their health potion as a bonus action. Nissa gets +2, so 7 points back. Rug of Smothering is up. That means
It's still there.
Gael and Leo are there. Can both of you give me luck checks to see which one of you it's going to go after?
Okay. Is luck is just flat, right?
Yeah, luck is just flat.
What's going after that?
The
it's the Rug of Smothering.
The rug. Oh, okay.
Yes, this rug is still alive.
That's a 7.
Oh, okay, I got it 10, so...
Okay,
You're
Leo,
still
it's going to
sorry,
try
buddy.
to attack you. I assume a 19 hits you. Yeah. Okay. This thing grapples onto you. You are considered restrained and blinded for until you get this thing off. And in addition, at the start of your turn, it'll deal damage.
Okay.
Okay, at the start of your turn, it'll deal damage. That's the end of its turn. Sig, you are up.
I'm gonna just try and punch the big boss.
Sounds good.
That's disadvantage, right?
Yes, that's a disadvantage.
7.
That misses.
Do it again. Dice jail. Get out of here.
Yep, both miss. Sorry, this dude is, just so everyone knows, like this dude is a big guy and he's been a boss for a long time. He's a mob boss. He has a lot of tricks up his sleeve because he's part of the underground.
And he's just like all these glowing things, and it's
Yeah.
like it's messing with Sig's head, and then the voice in the back is just like, drink it. What could go wrong?
Drink it.
I'm strong enough, right?
Oh,
He's
shit,
gonna
he's drinking-
uncork it, and he's gonna drink the vial.
Fuck.
Oh boy!
Oh, bother.
Okay.
Instant death.
Everyone's making...
Death of the instantaneous fire.
Everyone's
Make him
got a
excruciatingly
decision.
strong, please.
Okay.
That'd be so cool.
Change the effect of the potion right now.
Right now.
Okay.
Oh, God.
So as you drink this and kick this back,
Yeah.
what is the thing that Sig fears most?
Shit. Fuck.
Losing control and killing this new family that he has found.
Yeah.
Lie.
Okay. Okay. So I would say, Sig, as you kick this black ichorus drink back, you swallow it whole. You feel its cold chill run down your throat. And as you look back in front of you, you just see all of your team members just dead and standing in front of you going, "Why would you do this? All we wanted to do was help you." And you see as they're scattered between the crowd, as these killmouli are all surrounding you, just vacant eyes staring to you. You see as Elxador stands there with his neck sliced open. Vacant eyes. You see as Nissa completely with an arrow through their own head. You see Lycan burned and scarred by scorches. You see Gael completely just tattered. All robes just ripped to shreds. You see Brine with the collar seared into his own skin. And with Leo, you see as Leo has slash marks that jut open the lack thereof of skin as they all stare towards you. For the next hour, you have disadvantage on all checks.
Cool.
We need to leave.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yep, that's the end of my turn.
I don't know if there's any turning back now.
Leo, you're up.
I'm up. All right. So the rug's on my face, right?
Yes, the rug's on your face.
On my eye?
On your eye.
Okay. Is there any possible way that I would have remembered where Alexi was to aim lightning bolt at him while I shoot it through the rug as well?
Here's what I'm going to say.
Yes.
You're going to have to give me a history check.
Okay.
To see if you confidently remember him. I will say it is a DC 15 because like there's a bunch of things going on at the same time here.
Oh my god. Exactly a 15.
15. You know exactly where he is, and you know that Lycan is not tall enough. Oh, well, Lycan's already out of the room, so you know that he's cleared.
As this thing like wraps his head and he like tries to stop it, his arms like shunt down, and you see from like the feet up it slowly turns red. As you see like the rug over it, and you see it start to glow red, and like directly straight through.
I'll say the rug can't even make a dex.
And he's also trying to aim for the flame in Alexi.
Oh my god.
That is fascinating.
Oh my god. Oh my
So he's casting lightning
Okay,
bolt.
so he has to roll dex save.
Yes, he also did quicken spell, so he uses 2 spell to do it as a bonus action.
Okay.
Yes, it needs a DAC Dex 14.
He got a 17,
Okay.
so he passes, but he'll still take half. The rug can't make a saving throw because it's on you.
It's a rug.
Okay. That's right. That's our arcanic.
Yes, organic.
Jingle, jingle.
35 points of lightning damage.
Okay.
It also goes 100 feet, so it'll go through anything burnable.
What's half of 35, folks?
Oh.
17.
Damn you.
Damn, good job.
Very good job.
I did not even.
He's got to subtract
Okay,
one and then go.
so you see as the rug disintegrates around you, and you see as Alexi just gets shot, and because he made the dex save, I'll say it does not hit the center of him, so he still takes the damage, but I will say you see the drapes that aren't actually a part of the bed frame are completely singeing, as you see as it shoots through and crackles all the way through the rug, killing it outright.
All right.
And Alexi's still standing, but looking hurt. You see part of his skin is fried. You can smell the scent of burning flesh in the air.
You see, like, as like he shot that, you see like it's still going, and you see it turn red. He's gonna cast it again.
I know you are.
Oh yeah.
I did quicken spells, so I get to do it twice.
Yep.
Hell yeah. I don't know sorcery.
And our homebrew rules for everyone at home is that if you are a spellcaster, you can cast an action spell and a bonus action spell because this is a high fantasy world and it's very magical. It makes sense for our purposes. Alexi completely failed. He got a like 9.
32 points of lightning damage as he's like shooting like the white towards the flame, and he sees it's not doing anything, and he lurches forward, and the red goes just to like try to really force it in there. As like his body is like pulsing red.
Yeah, wow. Still standing. Very, very bloody. You see as like each side of Alexi is just covered in sears. He's like I will say that I would say with that powerful of an attack, Alexi's arm has completely been obliterated. Like he has his left arm is still going, but his right arm is completely just singed and out of use. Like you see it's like gone limp and you don't even see any like synapses that could possibly save it from being moved.
And then as Leo does that and he stops, you see like the energy from the eye like cracks down into the side of his face and goes into the body, and it's just red lightning going like off in his body as he stares at Alexi.
Dope.
Do you need to roll a wild magic?
I do. But before he does that, he's going to look at Alexi and say, I told you not to touch her. And he's going to do 2 wild magic saves.
Oh, yeah.
Oh boy.
And the first one,
Oh, 2.
we're good. We're good. It goes up by 1 though. So now it's, if I get a 3 or lower, it counts as it. That is a 4.
Oh.
So I'm still
Very
good.
close. Yep.
But you see the lightning in his body just trying to escape as
Yeah.
he's just staring at Alexi. And as he's staring at Alexi, he's going to follow where Lycan went.
You're moving out there?
Yeah.
Okay, I would say so you have 60 feet able to move over there. I would say you're in the hallway with all the doors. You can still see Alexi behind you, and you can see Lycan in front of you, who's getting up right behind Sig.
As he turns back to Lycan, he instantly back to Blue. He's like, you okay?
No.
Don't worry, I'll make sure you're safe.
Okay.
And
Really?
that's the end of my turn.
Yeah, really quick thing. What's going on with the Blood Curse of Binding with Stone Defender? Does that...
It is over now.
It's over now. Okay. All right.
Why the fuck y'all leaving us alone in this room? The bard.
Not my fault.
You see as the thing starts to move, and it starts to walk down the hallway. Leo, you are now here, and it is going to lift its arms in the
What
air.
thing is this?
This is the statue that was completely stuck. And you see as it lifts its arm in the air and tries to slam down into your back.
I'm turning to Lycan. I'm like, are you all right?
17 hits.
Yes, that just hits.
It's going to be...
How pathetic my armor class is.
That's going to be 9 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are knocked prone as it slams down into your back. That is all it can do with its turn, but you just feel as this thing cracks down into your lack of structure as you slam down into the ground, being forced down. That's the end of its turn. It doesn't do much, but that means all of those guys get to take cracks at you. At Sig specifically. All the killmouli get to go. Nat 1 for one of the killmouli. You see as one dude literally tumbles back.
Down the stairs.
Yeah, down the stairs. All right, shit. Oh,
He keeps making that noise.
you see as he lands and he looks up and he just sees Elxidor standing over him. Hello.
I fuck.
So, 1,
You are under arrest.
2. 3 out of 10.
Okay.
They all... Oh! They have advantage.
Hey.
I was hoping you'd forget that.
1 got a natural 20.
It's my journey.
Okay. 5 hit out of 10. Okay. I'll give you the full amount of damage they're going to deal. 36 points of damage as these guys stab into you. So that's going to be 18 points of damage total.
I'm now bloodied.
Yeah, as these guys are just like, get him! Are we doing... you see as like one dude looks up and he goes, am I doing all right, boss?
Do you really think I'm worried if you're doing all right now? Kill the dude.
And you see as he resolves and starts trying to stab even harder.
It's like Gulliver's Travels. Like just.
Sig's just like, no.
Yep,
Everything's going wrong.
End of their turn. It's now Alexi's turn, still standing.
Oh, fuck.
You see as Alexi... Gael... Is Gael and Nissa the only people left in this room?
Yeah.
Gael and Nissa see as Alexi now noticing that there's many people in the hallway with Kalhoon.
God damn it, I want to hit him.
Looks over and just starts booking it down. He's also going to try and run and try and hit into you, Leo.
Okay.
As you're all in the hallway, he needs to get past all of you. The only way he can do that is by you. Yeah, literally. Like he's trying to just get in there. Okay. 18 hits you.
Yes, it does.
Second attack misses. Third attack hits.
Okay.
Okay. So it's going to be. I'll roll all the damage for just the bludgeoning first of all of it, and then I'll tell you what the necrotic is.
Gosh.
17 points of bludgeoning, 15 points of necrotic.
Oh no.
As this dude slams down into you with his fists, I need you to roll a con save for me. Twice. Once. One time.
Now, how far is Leo away from me?
I would say this is not a huge staircase. I would say that Leo is roughly... So just to depict it, Alxador is down at the bottom of the staircase. There's a killmouli who just rolled down. In between all of these 9 other killmoulis is Kalhoon, who is standing toe-to-toe with Sig. Sig and Kalhoon are about 15 feet away from Alxador. That means Lycan is 20 feet away from Alxador, and Leo is 25. Alexi is 30. Because Alexi and the Stone Defender are sharing a space.
Never mind.
What'd you roll in that con?
I rolled a 16.
16, that passes. Nothing bad happens additionally. All right. That's the end of his turn. The bed is going to continue to gnaw at Nissa.
Oh my god.
Because nobody has to deal with this
Damn
bed. All right.
I torched it.
Yeah, bed misses the first time.
Good.
Oh. Bed hits on the first pseudopod. Hits on the second pseudopod. I'll just do the full amount of damage. 24 points of damage. All right, that is the end of the bed's turn.
I need you.
Gael, you are up.
So, seeing that Alexis looks fucked, but is still standing, they're going to swish their quill around, and all of the sort of stained glass pieces are almost going to reassemble. Going to shoot out to where you said Alexi and the Stone Defender are in the same place,
same
right?
space, yes.
So they're going to situate the stained glass right above them, and I'm gonna cast Shatter. Con save from
both.
From both.
I'm making the one for Alexi. Shatter does more damage to constructs, does it not?
A creature made of inorganic materials such as stone, crystal, or metal has disadvantage on this saving throw.
Okay. Got him. So both of them have disadvantage then.
Alexi should have had disadvantage the first time.
I know. I realized that.
It'd be like that sometimes.
The stone. What's your DC?
14.
14. Let me see. Alexi definitely fails.
Great.
The Stone Defender. Is this a con save?
Yes.
Stone Defender succeeds. Got a
even on disadvantage.
15 at disadvantage.
That's upsetting. Oh well.
Got a 12 and a 13 plus its pluses.
Yeah. So that's going to be 16 points of 16 points of damage for Alexi, and then that would be 8 for the Stone Defender.
How would you like to kill Alexi?
Dude, I didn't.
See, I get to kill that. I'm not even there to see it. Oh well. So okay, cool, dope.
There's Gail the trauma.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I'm gonna say this is an unintentional kill because I can't even see what I'm doing fully. Gail just knows that things are not looking great and they have to help their friends, and so they shoot this out. The stained glass shattered sticks into Alexi and begins to almost disassemble into these words and letters and scrawling, and just like almost sears out from those places where it was, and the rest of him just sort of crumbles away.
You see as this starts to crumble and crackle, you see as the flame within Alexi, he, like everyone else who's around him, can see as he looks up into the air, his sclera go from the black that they had been back to white. he looks up and his flame extinguishes. And he slumps forward and slams down on the ground.
Would Leo see this?
Yep, lifeless.
He looks back. He's like,
He's actually laying next to you because you're on the ground, pinned down by this.
like turn over. I'm like, that's what you get.
Nice.
Alrighty. End of your turn, Gael, or you have anything else you're doing?
I am going to bonus action. Wait, let me get that spell slot. I'm going to bonus action cast Healing Word again on Nissa. Because I gotta help my friend over here.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Yeah, of course. For each slot. Okay, great. So that is I'm doing pretty good. That is 10 points of healing.
That's great.
Same sort of thing where the bandages come out and wrap around their legs, and
You see as Nissa takes all three of their arms, since they're using the other one to try and stab down into this thing, and they all hit into Nissa's heart and like just a respect symbol. Yeah, salute Gael, because they're like still trying to fight this bed.
You're a real one.
yeah. Gail sort of tries to mimic the motion but hits the wrong way and coughs once.
Perfect. You see as Nissa smiles and goes, just shrugs in response. And your turn?
End of my turn.
Alexi, you're up.
oh my gosh.
I'm running low on spell
Alexador, you are at the
slots.
bottom of this staircase as you see this one dude is laying right beneath you with his dagger in his hand. 9 killmouli are surrounding Kalhoon as Calhoon's still fighting against Sig, with Leo and Lycan behind, a stone defender behind them, Alexi's dead body now in the hallway.
All right. Is there anything that Kalhoon is near, like a wall or?
Yeah, he's on both sides of him. To the left of him is a wall. To the right of him is the railing.
Okay. I'm going to have my trident. I'm going to aim, and I'm going to use my pin action where I chuck it against his clothing so it pins him and grapples him.
Yeah, go ahead and roll the check. You do not have to do this with disadvantage.
That's right.
Dope.
Let's go.
We need help.
No! Wait, you know what? No, fuck that. I'm using... that was a 4, but I'm using one of my Fortunes of Many.
Ooh.
Nah, it's not going to be... Okay.
Ah, damn.
Let's go with that is a 11 plus 3, so 14 hit.
Calhoun? No. You see as you throw it, you see as his elbow moves just perfectly in time and hits the back of the trident, spurring it off of his trail, slamming into the wall next to him. And it looks like he wasn't even trying to do it.
Yeah. That's cool. All right, I'm going to have my chain whip out, and I'm just going to step. How big is this killmouli? It's like just a small little thing, right?
The one in front of you?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a small creature.
I'm just going to look at him like, I'm going to move through you, and I'm going to step on him and start booking up the stairs.
Okay. So you're getting right behind Calhoun?
Oh no, with my chain whip, I'm going to use my other action and kind of... This time I'm going to try and do my concuss thing.
Against Calhoun or
against
all the
Calhoun.
small kill? Okay. I'm
So
just
I'm
trying
gonna
to make sure.
Yeah, use momentum and swing it where the meteor hammer shoots towards him.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
Dodge this, bitch. All right, that is a 18.
18 hits.
Wonderful. All right, he must make.
And you're not within 10 feet of him, because all the killmouli are around him. You're in 10 feet of him, not 5.
Yeah. He needs to make a saving throw. I want to say Constitution saving throw.
Okay, con save.
I need to specify that.
Fail. He got a 6.
Wonderful. All right. On a failure, he's going to take an additional die. So let me get this damage for you. 3, 4. So that's 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 bludgeoning damage alongside 4, 8 thunder damage.
So 11 and 8.
On a failed save, you have disadvantage on wisdom, intelligence, and charisma saving throws for a minute. And you can repeat the saving throw at the end of his turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah, and then also he needs to make a strength save as well.
Strength save as well.
Yeah.
Jesus. He got an 18 on. He got higher than an 18. He got a 23.
Yeah,
Okay,
thanks
yeah,
for
no, he's
finally
fine.
hitting the man.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, you see as it boom hits into the side of his temple as it whips around in this small area.
That, and then let's see. I'm gonna use who's all here that I can see? It's
You
Sig.
see Sig surrounded by killmouli. You see Leo on the ground being slammed down into the ground by this big stone statue, and Lycan standing right in front of him.
Okay, are all of you below your?
Yes, they are.
Cool.
They definitely are.
I can tell you they are. I can see it.
Lower than the low that you could ever low, and your ever life of low.
All right, I'm gonna use my channel divinity feature, where I'm gonna use. Where are you? I'm so sorry.
How dare you, Nick?
I know.
How dare
I want to be.
human.
Oh, also since I landed that hit, he gets a disadvantage on his next attack for sap.
Good to know.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Thanks.
Wow, I'm pretty useful when I come in.
Yeah, thank God.
If only you were in the fight the entire
Yeah,
time.
I know. I was like, maybe I can find Brian, and no. Okay, so bonus action. I'm going to use my channel divinity, turn the tide. All of you guys get 6 HP.
There you go.
Who I can see.
All right, and your turn.
And then
frightened on
whoever
y'all's behalf.
is within 10 feet of me has my aura protection.
Am I within?
No. Shut up, Don.
Actually,
That's
he's
so
directly
funny.
above you.
Okay,
you know.
What does the aura of protection do?
Gives you a +3 to all saving throws.
Good.
Oh, cool.
Added on to yours, or that you already have for saving throws.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And my turn.
I would say nobody is within that
Yeah.
radius of you right now.
That's fine. Whoever
Okay.
does can hear me.
Lycan, you're up.
Alrighty.
You're standing at the top of the staircase in the hallway.
Yes. I would like to use blood siphon on the stone, not giant. What were we calling them?
The stone statue?
The stone statue.
Defender.
However, he doesn't have blood, but this is meant to drain magical energy.
Okay.
So I'm assuming that it's the same.
Yes,
That's what
yes.
it says here. in words.
Absolutely.
So I need him to make a perception check and then a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, perception. Got a 3.
Okay.
Con. Got a 5.
So yeah, he's okay.
Bye,
Fine.
bitch.
Great. 23. 23 points of necrotic damage.
That was
And
That was a crisp clap.
Sorry.
There you go.
it was good.
How dare you have a nice clap, Adam?
No clapping.
and then Lycan's gonna say, "Get your hands off of him!" And she's gonna like latch her hands, which are gonna expand out like thorn-like roots all over the stone creature. And I'm thinking that similar to the stone golem before, they're gonna dive into the roots. Are gonna delve into the stone and kind of rip it apart.
Yeah, similar to Tolt Oscalad, you see as the roots start as
Yeah.
this statue starts to crack, but still standing, but still like taking a bunch of damage.
And it's a 20-point pool, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is it let me look.
I've used my action at this point.
Yeah.
But okay, if a rune fails, does that point still get used?
Yes, it does.
Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought. That's how I've
Yep.
been playing it. Great. Okay, that's my turn.
Alrighty. All right, it is now Kalhoon's turn. Kalhoon is looking around him, just trying to find a way out at the moment. He's going to, he recharges. I need Sig, and I need Elxador, since you're hitting into him, to roll me wisdom saves.
At disadvantage?
At disadvantage.
Damn.
Well, not for you,
Yeah.
for disadvantage, but for Sig, yes.
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
28.
28.
Oh my
Holy
God.
Shit. Oh,
10.
Actually, I mean,
oh my God.
I mean, like 32 if you really want to add my little aura protection.
I'm not close enough.
No,
to
you're not
that.
close enough. So Sig,
I think that is the
you're,
highest anyone's ever rolled.
you're both going to take one bad luck counter because even though you save, you still take a bad luck counter. But with Sig gaining this, you have what's called inverted luck for the next minute. Inverted luck means that your next natural 20 becomes a nat 1 and vice versa.
Could I be any more unlucky?
No, you truly could not be.
You had a strong start by going through that door, though.
And
yeah,
that was nice.
That door was nice. Everything else.
And just so everyone understands what these bad luck counters are, just so everyone's able to track it from now on. These bad luck counters is a special thing to Kalhoon.
Yeah.
It is a thing that he can do because he's like the father of luck. Like that's his whole gist.
Daddy luck.
Daddy luck, exactly.
So true.
So, bad luck counters are stackable counters that cause players to roll at disadvantage on future luck checks that they roll. Each time you roll a luck check with disadvantage, you get rid of a counter. See what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, anytime moving forward, if you have a luck check you have to roll, it will be at disadvantage, and then you get rid of that counter.
Gotcha.
But they can stack. Okay?
Cool.
That's the end of his turn. Cool. It is now Nissa's turn. Nissa is going to try to get the hell out of the grasp of this thing and get the hell away from it. Saving throws is Dex. Okay, Dex succeeds. Thank God. Okay, so Nissa is out of that and is now going to is just going to use a disengage action and use their movement to get the hell away from this.
Go.
Nissa is going to run out to the balcony and is going to, so they're there, so 10 feet to the balcony, and then use, but still gets the 60 feet thing, is going to climb all the way down onto Annika. Annika is going to use her 60 feet movement to the door and is going to barge in through the bottom near where Elxador is, off 30 feet away, but still in the same room, so they can shoot from a distance now. That is the end of their turn.
It's just me in this room, all by myself. I had to, I'm sorry.
You are up.
I'm bloodied.
You are bloodied.
Bloodlust roll.
Please roll your bloodlust roll.
And I fail.
Whoa.
You fail.
Have fun with my character.
All right.
Oh,
Shit.
Oh, lordy.
Shit.
As you fail, Sig, you start to sink down into your own consciousness as you see this bipedal crocodilian creature with his horns jutting into this cosmos of space. And you hear as he says,
"It's time, Sig.
No.
I'm going to enjoy every bit of my time in the sun."
And you see as this bipedal creature slams down onto its front arms and cricks its neck back towards Leo, who is on the ground right now.
Hey there.
You shall be the first I consume.
I don't taste good.
As he
just
smiles,
magic.
you see his crocodilian teeth jut outward, and he's going to start running up towards you.
Sig, you're
He's
such a
gonna take
jokester.
every one of those opportunity attacks.
Yes, he will.
Damn.
Sig, you're such a jokester. You silly guy.
Yep,
Wow,
he
you're
is
getting real close.
He is okay. So
He don't bite.
all of these guys are going to try an opportunity attack
With advantage.
with advantage. Thank you. 45 points of damage, but you take half of that.
45.
So that's going to be 22 points of piercing.
I have 8 hit points.
How are you still alive?
Dude, you are a fucking beast.
It's okay. It's okay.
I'm not
I make another
Can you-
save at the beginning of my turn.
Can you please make your attack roll, your attacks against Leo?
With disadvantage?
With advantage, because it's not you anymore.
Okay, cool. That's a nat 20.
But it wasn't that luck.
But the luck,
It's a nat 1.
Oh my god.
With the luck, it's a nat 1.
Eat my ass, crocodile man!
Okay, wait, don't speak too soon. There is another roll.
No!
And technically a third.
But for the next minute, if you do roll a nat 20, nat 1, they
okay,
reverse.
18 plus 5.
That hits.
That'll hit.
Roll your second attack just so we can see how many attacks hit.
It was cool for a
13
sec.
plus 5 is 18.
Okay. So roll your damage for the first attack. That'll take Leo.
I'm not gonna give him my Crimson Right stuff.
Yes.
That doesn't make sense.
Yes, no,
in my
he is
mind.
he is not able to access the Crimson Right stuff. No.
Okay, so
There are many gods.
Yeah.
Thanks, Elxador. That's not what I need right now.
It's
that
okay.
is
I
8
can come.
damage.
I can come get you.
Okay,
Slashing.
8 damage. Leo is down.
No, not yet. I'm at 12 now.
Oh, you're at 12 now.
And then plus 6, so in total.
Okay, yeah, now I'm done.
14.
That's all your attacks.
Yeah, missed
Oh.
one.
Okay.
Second attack bonus.
So Leo gets slashed through twice as Rathul is as he's tearing down into your back. Leo is completely unconscious, and as you're seeing Sig completely lose his shit.
You see every tear mark like that lash. You see the magic in him float up into the sky.
Oh God.
As you see his body start to drain.
And
Oh my God.
what I would say is you would see, especially Lycan, because you're right next to Sig's eyes. Typically when Sig is in this form and he's under control of himself, what does his eyes typically look like when you're in
That is
control?
Very light, like umber purple.
Yeah. So it has this umber purple. As it changes over and he loses control, you see they are blood red with slits of black that are just and the actual claws he has have turned red rather than black. And they're just going down in. And because he's losing control, typically this is a large creature when it's under control. You see as he's starting to get bigger. And he's turning into a huge creature in this hallway, starting to bolster up against the ceiling. Okay. End of Sig's turn. Leo, you need to roll me a death save.
Gotcha.
And you need to come over here and you need to roll it in front of me.
First Leo memory though. Oh.
Bonk.
Wait, I want a picture of that. Go again.
Okay, so Adam is rolling his death save. Nobody else can see it except for me and Adam. Okay. All right. Leo, as you fade into consciousness, please give us one of your memories.
You see a visage of Leo at a civilization. You see kind of like a out of person camera of kind of his body standing as there's other arcanics around him. And you see him just standing still and then looking around, and you see he's blue and then purple and then green and then red and then orange, and then it keeps shifting to different colors really fast as he's looking at everything. And in his brain he sees people, house, people, grass, ground, sky, cloud, grass, sky, cloud, people, house, sky, people, clouds, people. As this is happening, his body is going in multiple colors as if the rainbow is going so fast that it's turning to white now as he's rapidly looking at everything, and a large amount of magic energy explodes from his body as he's sitting here in the middle as all of this is happening. He starts to float in the sky as he's looking everywhere, and then it falls to the ground as he looks up, and the colors start to happen again as some of the arcanics start to back up, and he just curls into a ball on the ground as it turns into the dark blue as he's eyes closed and he's down here, and then fades to black.
As we fade back into your unconsciousness. This
stone statue stands above Leo as it rears its...
Oh.
No.
You take 2 death fails.
What the fuck? Okay, I'm coming. It's fine.
He succeeded the first one.
Wait.
We don't know that.
Hold on.
Oh my god.
Okay. You see as this stone statue whams back down into
I
Leo's
didn't
back.
know you could do that.
Okay.
No.
Now it's the bed's turn.
Okay. Jesus. What's he trying to do, Haven? I hate you.
Way over.
God.
So this thing can't move 60 feet. You just hear... and
I hate that.
dragging from the other room. Gale, it's now your turn.
Great. So I see Leo go down.
Yeah, in this
I
stone.
assume now that I'm in the hallway.
Yep.
So I'm gonna run over to him. I assume I can reach him.
Yes, I would say...
If I've 60.
Yes, you'll just have to use a lot of it to get around the stone defender because
That's
he's
fine.
standing in
I
the
have
hallway.
the 60. I'm just here trying to stabilize him.
Absolutely.
Can I do that?
Yes.
Great.
Well, you need to roll
Well,
a medicine check
yeah.
or roll heals.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna do another healing word.
Coolio.
I just got 2 4s. So that is so I heal you for 12 points. So
Nice.
he's up. I am
He like wakes up. He's like, I'm sorry. I don't know what I am. I don't know what I am.
You're all right, Leo.
What?
You're awake. I did a thing. I learned how to do a thing. Where I can help you now. I'm concerned.
Okay.
I don't know if we can stay here. I don't know if we can.
Okay. Okay.
Lycan just hugs Gale.
You see kind of like a flicker of the colors that were bouncing at him in the other one there, but he goes back to the blue as he's looking at everything and he's calming down. Okay.
I
have an idea.
Okay. What's your idea?
I don't know if it's a good idea,
Well,
but I'm going to try it.
okay.
We'll find out what that is on my
Oh,
next turn.
Father, okay.
You are supposed to wake up.
Technically, I can do that as a bonus action. So technically, I have an action. I am running out of spell slots.
You just said, I'm running. Fair.
I cannot run. I already moved. Okay, so I am. So Gale is going to turn to the stone defender and flick to another page of their journal, and with a flick of their quill, a line of words is going to come across and move towards where the ears of this thing. Does it have ears?
Oh, the statue?
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, the statue does have like faux ears
Well, boom,
that have
it
been
goes
chiseled
towards
into it.
towards the ears.
Okay.
This is Dissonant Whispers. I need a wisdom saving throw.
It's 15.
Yeah, that succeeds. However, he still gets half, so it's fine. Okay, so that he's going to take 4. Okay, great, cool. Just 4 points of damage.
All right.
Yeah, not much.
Any
but
damage is good damage.
Any damage is good damage.
And your turn?
And my turn.
All right, Elxor, you're up.
I'm gonna immediately see the threat that is Sig.
Yes.
And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wind up my chain whip and be like, Sig! And I'm gonna.
Okay, go ahead
Try
and make an
and
attack
bop
roll
him.
against Sig. Do you have enough reach to reach?
How far away is he?
I was 10 feet
Yeah,
from you.
yeah. So then he had to move up 10 more feet, so he's 20 feet from you.
Yep.
Just want to make sure.
Yeah. Here we go. Cool. 15 plus 7.
That hits.
That'll hit.
All right. You're going to take 1, 3. So that's 8.
I assume it's non-lethal.
Yes, it is.
No, it's lethal. You're just like, die.
No.
3, 1. So 8. So 8 bludgeoning, and then 4 thunder.
You perfectly knock me out.
Bung! The Taco Bell.
That's
Perfect.
The visage just.
Cool.
And I literally land on top of Leo.
Yeah, just completely collapse unconscious. Not dying, but just unconscious.
All right, then I'm gonna pull it and I'm gonna start moving in a direction and kind of using the momentum to swing right back at Kalhoon.
Yep. Who's 10 feet in front of you.
Things are less terrible.
What'd you get?
Natural 1.
Natural 1.
Oh wait,
Isn't that a
This is actually great.
That's so funny.
this is.
But didn't you succeed the check?
Yeah, that was only.
Oh,
That
you're
was
so
only
right.
for him. I'm sorry. Sorry, you succeeded the check.
How dare you succeed a check?
Sorry, my role is literally referee.
It's okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all I can do.
I would say as you whip it around, and you see as it gets stuck in the wall. You're gonna have to use a full action to pull it out.
Good thing I have Eldritch Blast with me.
Yeah, real.
On my turn.
And your turn?
Yeah.
Lycan, you're up.
Lycan has roots extending from her hands that are surrounding his form. I'm gonna use if Haven approves, a version of Lycan's beanstalk that essentially extends from these roots that I want to further add damage to.
I am so down for that.
Yeah.
This is first tier because of what I got left, so I'm gonna do. It'll be 1d12 earth damage. He has to make a dex save. Is what's written here. Do you think that makes sense?
Not in this circumstance
'cause
because
I'm
it's
already-
already in him. So let's say a strength save just because he's trying to keep himself together.
Okay. Yeah, I like that.
Oh, he failed.
Okay.
Brother got a 7.
Oh.
8 earth damage. Boom. I don't know. Yeah.
Got it.
Boom. I mean, he's starting to crumble. You see, like, cracks and rocks start to fall down onto the floor. Yeah, it lightly lands on Leo's head. It's like small pebbles. It's nothing crazy.
I'm almost out, but you can help. I cast Lycan touches Gale's shoulder and casts Dragon's Breath, which is another wizard spell. Sap pours from Lycan's eyes. Just end him, please. And as she looks into Gale's eyes,
All right. I'll do my best. What did you just do?
as you start speaking, wisps of whatever kind of damage you want to do start coming out of your mouth.
You basically have breath weapon every bonus action for the
And it
next
does 3
minute.
3d6 of a chosen damage type, either acid, cold, fire, lightning, poison.
It's an
do we
awesome
think
spell.
he's vulnerable to anything? I don't know.
I can't say.
Oh, well, yeah, duh, you can't say.
Is that the end of your turn, Lycan?
Yes.
Okay. Calhoun's turn. Calhoun, looking at all of this, is still trying to find a way out. Alxidor is down the staircase. He is going to turn and try and punch Alxidor to try to get out of dodge. He got a 19 to hit.
That, let me see. It does hit, but I just want to see if
It's like, what are you conferring with?
I just want to see if I have a thing that helps me.
Damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can start rolling damage. I don't think I have anything.
24 points of damage as he slams into you with one of his fists. He's going to take another attack at you. I assume... Oh, no, a 15 doesn't hit.
Nope.
As he hits you the first time, he says, I need you to move out of my way. As he slams his fist into you. You feel like the air get knocked out of you. This dude's big. He's a big guy. He's got a lot of power behind him.
It's punching time.
But that's the end of his turn. Nissa's turn. Nissa, finally, is a distance away, so can try and do some level of damage.
Yay, Nissa!
Okay, Nissa, what are we doing? Let's see. Okay, can only really do Chromatic Orb at this moment. So is going to try and cast Chromatic Orb over to Calhoun. Releases an arrow. Let me go ahead and roll. Come on, Nissa. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's a 24 to hit, so deals 15 points of lightning damage as we see it like ricochets like a lightning bolt up the staircase and slams into Kalhoon, frying into his suit. So that's the end of this turn. Sig, you're unconscious. Leo, you're up.
Okay.
You see the stone defender above you. You are currently prone, so you'll have to use half your movement to stand back up if you would like.
Cool. Leo gets up, and he turns to...
I just imagine Sig's drool is like all over you. I don't know.
Like, okay, I have an idea, but I need you to stay safe. And he puts his arm on her shoulder, casts his mage armor on her, because you don't have the armor, right?
No.
Cool. It is.
Yes, I do.
You do?
I think so.
You want to
Yes, I
give the
do.
person with a 12 armor class.
Okay. I need you.
It's okay. You
I'll
don't.
be like,
You're
"You both
good.
stay safe. Yes. And he puts his arm on your shoulder and casts mage armor, which is 13 plus your dexterity modifier. That's what your armor is then.
Oh, hell yeah.
At the same time, it's like I'm gonna have to try something. Now for special things, can I do more than one of the special moves?
What do you mean special things?
Like my
Your
meta
ability.
magic and my...
Yeah.
I can? Cool. Okay, because I'm going to do Quickened Spell as well to do another... I'm going to do that one as a bonus action for that. And then as my action, I'm going to do, at second level, Burning Hands towards Kalhoon as I'm
And all the
hovering over him. I'm going to cast Burning Hands, which is Dexterity saving throw of 14.
Okay. He got a nat 1.
Awesome. Does that double it? No.
No, it doesn't.
Okay. I was going to say it's a spell thing. 19 fire damage.
You fry half of the killmouli down there, and you deal 19 points of damage to him. So five of them go down, and 5 of them are still standing super bloodied.
Yeah.
And Kalhoon is standing there just like flames all across him
And
right
then
now.
you see Leo like panting as all this magic is like bouncing through his body. He's like, whatever happens, I'm either sorry or you're welcome, or we'll see what happens. And his hands morph into his body, and he goes, and he starts to like pull himself open so the magic can release. He's gonna do Tides of Chaos and force a wild magic surge to happen.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Are you gonna be clippable again? Am I gonna make this the fucking teaser?
It's a 31. You see Leo go like, like magic goes out, and it goes out, and he goes back together. He's like, well, I think that did pretty good. Guys, can you hear?
Yes, you're very loud.
I'm very loud?
Yes, you are very loud.
So now anytime I speak, I scream.
Perfect.
Well,
Is that the end of your turn, Leo?
Yes, and then I get that Tides of Chaos back because I used it.
Perfect. This stone defender is gonna try and slam into Gael because you moved right in front of it.
yeah.
Going to try and attack. 14 hit you.
Meets it, beats it, because I have
meets it, beats it.
14 now.
Okay. You take 9 points of bludgeoning damage and you're knocked prone as this thing boom, slams down. And as you are all looking at this statue, so much has been happening. Nobody's had time to look at this thing. It looks almost like an older version of Kalhoon.
Oh.
Like potentially one of his relatives or someone.
A family business.
And I will say, what's Lycan and Gael's passive perception?
18.
Wow.
Hoorah. Okay, so with an 18, I would say you both see in the center of its chest a circle with runes scrawling within it that seems to be lightly glowing. And that's what you see. The 5 killmouli that are left standing are going to try and go down towards Elxador.
Hey, and I have one question.
Yes.
Does that circle of runes look like the same circle of runes that was for the portal for Brian?
You didn't.
You didn't see him.
Oh, I didn't see them.
You didn't see the
I don't
portal
think I
because you
did
were not-
either.
I was the only one.
Damn it.
That's right.
3 attacks hit you out of 5.
Oh, what the fuck?
That's going to be...
Just don't die.
How much health you got?
Oh my god.
20.
It's It's going to be 19 points of damage.
I'm still standing.
There's bloody and then there's barely conscious.
Good God.
You see as Alexador is like woozily still standing. That's the end of their turn. You hear more scratches from the hallway as you hear.
Oh my god.
Bed. The fucking bed.
And Gale, you can see past the doorway. Sitting at the doorway, it's too big to get through. Is
That's so funny.
Great.
Gale, you are now up.
Glad to hear it. Okay, cool. Okay, I have thoughts. Like what is this? What do you do? What did you do? Do you know what you did to me? There's like I feel something in my
It's just gonna
mouth
make you
and it's-
powerful. I don't really know what it does.
Okay.
Sorry, my
I
eyes are
have
cloudy.
this feeling. Like, do you think you could deal with the Stone Defender? I feel like I can use this power.
Probably.
Okay,
Yeah.
I can also not go, but I feel like they're
Go help
struggling out
Alexador.
there. All right, okay, I'm gonna.
It's okay, I can
run.
help Lycan.
Yes. All right. So I'm going to run. Get. Can I get within 15 feet of Calhoun?
Yeah.
Great.
yes.
I'm gonna go 15 feet away from Calhoun and just let out this. Wait. Okay. What I'm gonna. What can I pick? Do. I guess it doesn't. It only matters so much. I'm going to make it because this feels kind of lichen-y. I'm gonna flavor it for you.
Oh.
For funsies. So Gale feels like this power is about to come up, and they open their mouth and kind of scream, and all these little spores like lichens is gonna come out, and I'm gonna make it poison.
Cool. Yeah. He has to make a dex save.
Hay fever. Hay fever.
Hay fever, baby. So
Okay.
yes.
He fails. He got
Brilliant.
He got
Let's
a
freaking go.
12.
Delightful.
And I need to roll for all the other guys who are right next
Yeah,
to him.
you-
5. They get to roll with advantage. 1 passes. 2 pass. 3 pass.
Oh.
Only 3 pass.
All
2
right.
of them will take full. Half of them will take half.
Oh my god, I'm trying to math. It's not going well. Okay, so that is 12 points of damage for on a fail and 6 on a success.
Okay, those other guys were already hit by the other attacks, so you see, you actually see as all of them go down. All 5 of the killmouli flutter out. They completely die, and you see Kalhoon is left standing by himself, other than the Stone Defender.
How does he look?
He looks really bloody.
I'm gonna take that.
No, should we leave him for questioning?
You think I'm gonna kill him?
Yeah, no, we're
Did you say leave him for questioning?
So that's my action.
Yeah.
How close am I to Alexador?
Well, Alexador is on the other side of him, so you're probably about 15 feet away from Alexador.
Aren't I right next to Calhoun?
No. Yeah. Well,
Okay.
you would have taken that then. So you need to roll a dex save then.
Fuck. No, but I can help you immediately.
Yeah.
That's why I'm asking, because I'm gonna healing word you.
Thank God. What, a con save?
Yeah.
It's dex. It's a dex save.
Oh. Even
It's
better.
like
Okay.
It's
20.
breath-
Either way, you're going down.
I know.
Because you take. Okay, so you're gonna take 6 points. Gale's gonna be like. Fuck. So I assume I don't need to do this, but I think this is what Gale thinks. How Gale thinks this works. I'm gonna run over to Alexador and immediately go back to the bandage page and like flick it at him. Oh, great. So that's 8 points for you. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. Lycan did a thing, and I don't.
Don't blame me.
No, I'm not blaming you. I'm just saying because I didn't want to hurt him, and I hurt him, and I'm not okay with that.
Guys, I think we hurt a lot of people today.
I know, and I'm not okay with that either.
Neither am I.
And Gail's really starting to freak out, but at least they were able to help you. So there you go.
I look over to Kalhoon. These hands are rated C for criminals.
That was a good one.
I'm gonna start waving on him.
Okay, so if you're in 5 feet of him, you're at disadvantage.
That is an 11. Would a 11, 12, 13, 14. No, that didn't hit before. I'm not gonna do that. That misses. I got a natural 20 and a 14. Womp womp. So 14 plus 7.
That hits.
Wonderful.
Yay.
Didn't you not have the bad luck thing?
Yeah.
No, he's fine. So
He's
nothing
at
happened.
disadvantage because he's within 5 feet.
Yeah.
My bad.
So he's going to take 5 bludgeoning damage. And I'm going to use a bonus action to do Thunderous Might.
I assume non-lethal.
Non-lethal. Oh, is he going down?
Yes. How would you like to do this?
Wonderful.
Thank God! I did not think we could do this.
I go for the pinch. He uses his luck to kind of dodge out of the way, and then I'm starting to get a gist from that one trident thing. So I'm gonna try and time it right, and just go straight for the uppercut and just boom.
Yeah, you see as Elxidor slams his fist, uppercuts into Calhoun's chin, completely gets knocked back, falls on the ground, and that is where we will end our session.
We can have lunch now. Yes. I'm so hungry.
Hey guys, we wanted to give you a big thank you for listening to this episode. We are so excited to continue the story of this party and share this world with you. Please check out our socials on Instagram, TikTok, and Reddit by searching up Campaign Casters. No spaces, one word, Camp AIGN Casters. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed this episode, we really appreciate it if you left a review on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you listen to us. It helps us reach more listeners and keep the investigation going.
Our theme song is Nobody's Hero by Chronophobia. A big shout out to them for allowing us to use their beautiful music. You can find them on all music platforms, including but not limited to Apple Music, iTunes, and Spotify. Our players for this campaign are Heat Chase's Sig Valang, Jake Taylor's Brian Smith, Adam Fox's Leo, Sophia Conda is Lycan, Ari Bardock Mitchell is Gael, Haven Joseph-Lyon is Nissa Stone, and me, Nicholas Bailey, as Elxidor Vernades. Our next episode will be released on January 31st, where we will end our first arc, and I, Nick, will pick up from the shambles Haven is left behind.
Until next time, be careful adventuring. If you're tired, come back home.